Alright, heads down.
Yo, Ben.
Heads down. Heads down. Thumbs up, 7 up. Alright, here we go. Mafia, please raise your heads. Make sure you identify each other. And choose your first kill. Okay, Mafia, please choose your second kill. Thank you, Mafia. Alright, the cop, please raise his or her head. Cop, please tell me who you'd like to check. Thank you, cop. Alright. Will the medic please raise his or her head? Choose who you would like to save. Thank you, medic. And finally, will the vigilante please raise his or her head? Would you like to use your shot tonight? If so, on who? Thank you, vigilante. All right, it is now daytime. We have 2 dead in the night. Purge and Ben.
Slacks neither got Mafia or Vigi shot.
I'm clearly not Vigi.
Yup.
Alive. What?
Holy shit, Swindle's
I think I screwed us there because during medic phase I went like this, so I probably got saved but didn't die. Whereas the previous 2 games I died but didn't.
Man, shut up, I don't believe that.
I'm confirmed town.
Alright, well then. Alright, now that we have one confirmed town, let's work on the
Really
rest.
well on our way. The game's almost
I
over.
self-claim Vigi.
Okay, Ryan Editor.
Cop, I checked the detective. He's dirty.
Yo, I'm so down to kill Slacks anyways.
Okay. We got any good reads here? Sorry I didn't introduce myself. Jay Skyland, detective, crime unit. Continue.
Alright, don't look to me to do this. I don't want to leave, man.
Alright.
Oh, you don't want to lead, huh? That's an interesting thing. Last time you were in town, you were leading just fine.
Yeah,
Can we actually not do
cop.
votes? Like, I realize you're a character, but can you not write down votes or some shit?
Why do
That's
I-
actually really unfair.
Yeah, don't use
Yeah,
that
like,
book to-
it's
I'm not allowed-
actually huge. If you can,
I'm
like,
not
if
allowed
you're
to
finding
take notes?
No,
No,
don't
I'm
absolutely
not
not.
writing down the votes. He's just
You
taking.
can, you
I'm just
can,
taking notes.
it's okay, just, you know.
You know, I would expect this from Pimp Uncle, huh? Always looking around.
He is actually
Always
drawing.
worried about everything. You can see the worry lines right there. So, Pimp Uncle,
What a setup.
you're a bit nervous, huh? I mean, I drew this before this game started because I thought maybe Pimp's a man based on
Charlie,
logic.
do you want me to take it now or later?
You seem nervous. As a town, wouldn't you like a good town
I
who's
am
taking notes,
super
looking around?
nervous.
Why are you nervous?
That is true.
Because a good town would like me. He'd be like, oh shit, he's taking notes, he's taking it
It's fine,
serious, we're
it's
good.
fine.
Oh, now it's fine because I
Don't
put pressure
take
on you? No problem. Somebody else will
Okay,
talk.
can we actually do this for real now?
Sure.
If you take notes from votes,
Can't
it
believe
is
you were talking a lot.
unfair as
Why aren't
shit.
you talking about it?
Okay, this is gonna go way too far off the
Can I
rails.
get-
We need to stop.
I need
I
to
don't
learn how
think-
to stop. Those cheek
I'm
rolls,
down for getting
that
notes.
chin, nor those
I
muscles.
want to
That's
get
the hardest
lynched,
representation.
I'm done.
I don't want me to take notes.
Formally,
I won't take notes. I got it all up here. Pip, I don't want to worry you. I'll be a less good town because you asked me.
That is amazing.
Sounds great. All right. Is no one gonna lead this shit? Is it up to Jay Skyland? Because I'm always got the
I
fucking
would
pressure.
just like to say that Kyle and Charlie are still alive.
I will say that as well.
Yeah.
No, it's obvious. Like you don't kill the super strongest town who lead the conversation because they're likely medic saves, especially with Kyle's history of getting Knight Zeroed.
Yep.
It makes perfect sense to not, go for these people.
dying-
I don't think
I'm
we
gonna
could
die
read too
next
much into
round,
that.
I think
And
Purge
just
is
experience
pretty
Mafia
much a
players,
medic
which a lot of
save,
these are now.
I think Purge is a likely Knight Zero / medic save as well, though.
I think it's tier 2,
I don't
so
think
it's
that
fine.
they used to
No.
kill power.
When I was Mafia, I definitely killed Purge.
Speak up, yeah, Caitlin, you
It's
have
more
to
to
speak
do
up
with
and
the
then
fact that
Mike,
Purge
and
doesn't come
go
out with
No, no,
everything
no,
his town
Yeah,
that's
one at a
really
time,
good
guys.
until day 2.
Let's
That's
hear-
why he's okay with being left open.
Let's hear from the quiet people. I want to see Chobra. You're kind of a legendary figure here. Who's the Mafia?
It's not by my own intention, but apparently.
It's been like 7 minutes.
Osmodo. Chopra strikes again.
I mean, not yet, yeah. It's got to warm up a little bit. It's got it in day 2. I mean, this game's a little bit harder than the last one, I think. I think the last one was, there were like clear targets, regardless of whether they were clearly Mafia or not, that you could lynch and then base your logic off of that, off of the reactions and how the story pans out. I think Purge and Ben, like regardless, are just, like it's never a bad idea to take them out if you're Mafia, just because, they've had good reasonings. They convince people well, or they also fly under the radar very well. So I think that doesn't really push suspicion particularly to anyone just yet. So we'd have to.
I don't think we should spend time on the kills. Those just
Yeah, exactly.
kills
Yeah.
anyone would make.
Blur, who would you kill if you were Mafia?
If I was Mafia, I would take out some tier 2 person like someone that's probably not Charlie, Chobra.
So probably like Burge and Ben, is what you're saying.
Probably.
Purge and Ben
But I
are
think
not
everyone,
tier
like,
two.
I think a lot of people do that.
I do not believe that they are tier 2. I believe those two are tier 1.
Alright, thanks. But yeah, I think a lot of people would do that. I don't think I'm the only one. What about you, Swindles? Who would you take out?
I would have definitely killed. That's a tough one, actually. I would probably have just killed Bonnie and Kate because then I'd have
People around
more
you.
room to spread out. Yeah.
Because you're sexy.
Nice.
I can save that for a second, actually.
Grant.
No, I don't want to tell you guys because then you'll be able to read me next time if they're Mafia.
I don't think they do it. I don't think he'll be alive. That's why I'm already suspicious.
This is what happened last time, and I was actually Mafia, but I'm actually town this time. I'm telling you, I got medic saved. I was really adamant. Save me. The medic knows. There's a
Medic can
here.
save Mafia too,
I understand that, but
he's top of my list right now.
that's a good point.
Well, on your town scum list.
CCNC, what do you think, man?
Your scum list?
Scum list?
I mean, it's like there's nothing to go on right now, but like he's 60
Okay,
where
sure.
everybody's 50.
I don't think anything has really been said. Slacks is doing his act. The whole like thing where you're saying you're pointing at yourself is very polarizing. So it's either a bold move if you're Mafia or clowny if you're Tommy.
I mean, he did it when he was Mafia, remember? When he was Mafia, and the only
I
game he
wasn't
actually
in that
lived.
game. I wasn't in that game.
Okay, the only game he actually lived did the same thing.
This is the thing.
If we don't get anything, I want to lynch Slacks.
Okay.
Usually I'm good with him as disruptive town. I actually think, like some other people don't agree, but I actually think he's beneficial to town on day 1, sometimes day 2. Because he's so disruptive, he stirs up a lot of dirt that potentially gets someone lynched. But this time around, it's more the fact that he's playing his character. I mean, I mentioned this earlier, like the previous town, that's why he was able to get away with a lot as Mafias. When he plays a character, it's hard for you to actually get a read, right? Like, a character is a character. You can't actually get a read on a genuine person behind that if he's always playing a character.
Funny, because I got some reads right now if y'all ready for me to talk. Everybody ready? Every single time Capitalist is Mafia, he tries to kill me. He did it last time. He voted me out. I watched the replay. He was the one who said it. You want to know why? Because I know how you play Mafia. You're completely silent, and then you try to kill the people that know. He's laughing, right? Look at his ass. Bitch! Anyway, so, Capitalist. Number 1 on my scum read, just because he's trying to take me out. And
Wait. Don't.
Oh, what's up? You're so well spoken. Now you seem to. Are you okay?
Last time when I went at you,
Yeah.
you said, Cap, you always try and pocket me when you're Mafia. This time around, you're trying to say I always kill you.
Well, now you don't try to pocket me because you know I try to fucking kill you. Oh, okay. Well, that was. Oh,
very
are you getting
good
red again?
sense.
Oh, Capitalist. Take it easy. It ain't that hot in here yet. Okay, note number 2. Here we go. What do we else have? Silent round 1. Oh, sorry, that was Capitalist again. My bad. Okay. Blur. Usually, I like you a lot. I think that you're a good guy. Everybody's always blaming Blur. Blur's too quiet. Blur's this. Blur's that. But I noticed something about you, Blur. You focus. You're intense. You're always looking around at something. Except for this game. Everybody's talking. You got your arm out. You're fucking dazing off. You don't give a shit. Why is that, Blur? Why don't you care this
The
game?
fan.
The oh, you want the fan? You want to cool down? It's a little too hot in here. Too much pressure on you, Blur. Interesting. Interesting. Flush, your town. Flush is town. She's talking. She's involving herself. Grant.
Are you serious, Lex?
Flush is town because she initiated conversations, and she does that only when she's town. It's so easy to know when she's Mafia. She's fucking silent round one because nobody pressures her. This time she talked. Pimp, you're still on my shit list, but I think you're just being crappy because you don't like that I tricked you. I don't blame you. I'm a good Mafia player.
What did she initiate?
Finally.
Yeah, what did she? I don't even remember.
She started saying,
I'm still alive, I'm probably Mafia.
yeah, that was a great
Since I'm
point.
town, that's how
But
it's
Flex actually made a point that I read from at least the town one
Also,
where
how is Grant not formal mentor yet?
Okay, take it easy.
I think he's been playing it
You
softer.
really
Ever
like
since
that
last
right
game,
now.
he's been playing it a little bit more
Alright.
cool.
Turn it down.
I think
But,
so.
yeah.
Formal you right now if you want.
Oh.
I think when Flash makes voluntary contributions, I definitely suspect her less. So I definitely think that's a pretty tiny read.
Thank you. All right, that's all my reads. The last reads, CC&C. I've been watching you a lot. What's this knee thing? You get all jittery every time you're nervous. You got nothing to be worried about.
does
buddy.
it
Calm.
town or Mafia.
Just
Literally
calm
does it
down
all
is
the
all
time.
I'm saying.
I'm just a Twitch.
I don't want you to get fucking
Like,
murdered.
you see my
I
nails,
believe
dude,
you're
I got
innocent.
My nails like nonstop.
You're not like Cap, who I put pressure on and has
usually
yet
worse.
to say a single word in this entire time after I put pressure on him yet again. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to try to kill me again, please?
I mean, like I said before, like I try and not just like say random stuff to just like get my mouth out there. Like I try and wait till I actually have a read on somebody. And
I'm not
yeah,
worried
I
about
was
that.
wondering like if you have anything because you've just been kind of like looking down at the ground a lot.
I had this issue, you know.
And do you have any other
Pimp
reads?
gets really easily told.
A formal
I'm
king.
just not in this.
Oh, who?
My formal
I-
swindle
I-
melons.
Wait.
Oh, God.
My second swindle.
Alright, we got
Whoa,
formal.
whoa, hey, come on
We
now.
got formal into second on Swindle
Might be early to
Melons.
push, though.
Let's
Let's
hear.
shut up.
Hey, stop.
I'm back, bitches.
Hey, let's hear your accusation. Was it Grant?
Oh, he formal.
Oh,
Charlie did it.
I didn't think anyone was gonna second, but I just think you're like, I don't know.
I'm alive, I'm suspicious.
You play with Brand, you don't
No,
think
no,
he's
it's
gonna
not the fact
second?
that you're alive. I just get a scummy. I mean, I don't fucking know.
Can
right
I
now.
ask
I
a
just-
fucking question
Henry
as
killed
to why
Slacks. He
is this
reset.
guy MVP #1 on kill? Why you? I've never played with you where you've done well. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
you say the same thing. You literally say the same thing. Like day 3 and 4, you're like, oh,
okay,
am I alive?
okay.
We're on
Why
swindle.
extras?
I'll
That's
explain,
literally
I'll
the same
explain,
thing.
I'll explain for Slacks.
Okay, please.
It's dumb.
The first day it was just like a medic save, and then every day after that, people for the people that were Mafia just kept on forgetting that he got night zeroed over and over. So he kept on being like
And then it became a
medic
meme.
dodge. Yeah, and then it became a meme at the end. They just forgot that.
So
he
we're
got,
killing off of memes now.
No. No, that's the reason he kept on getting night
So
zero.
why am I Mafia, Charlie?
I don't know. I just feel that it's just a little scummy.
I would add in that you put the worst possible opening kills.
Dude,
when
I
you
don't
were asked,
actually know. I just did it because I'm.
Alright.
Like when you were asked who would you have killed in the night, you picked literally 2 people who you wouldn't. I was just like, I
Why
know
would I
that that's
answer
not
that
true. You would not
offensively?
kill Bonnie and Lurka. Like
Why
it
would I
doesn't
answer
matter.
that
Like
offensively?
Dude, I wasn't actually
Exactly.
Ben
serious.
and Purge doesn't mean.
All right. Can I one comment? I think that you're innocent, but my good buddy Sam Pellegrino thought you were innocent too, and he was fucking way off. So
Alright.
I'm gonna
Why
say
did
this
you
one
want to
out.
go on, Caitlin?
Because I just like to form people versus have this random ass discussion.
Stealing
I wanna
Grant,
center it
huh?
on one person who's only, and I just got to read off of what she said. She literally just piggybacked on. Someone said that Grant like hadn't told the formal, and she just kind of backed him up like, oh yeah, you know he's done that before. That's
No,
her
no.
only.
I
only
said what I said
contribution
about
thus
Grant
far.
was that he did that at the summit, and that he didn't do that last game.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
useless.
that was
That's
easy.
completely
I
useless
did
to
do
me.
it last game.
I mean, you say useless, but formaling someone without a reason is actually useless.
I mean, I rescind. I didn't actually. Like,
I did not rescind.
It doesn't. You didn't form us, so you can form like that.
It doesn't
I
matter.
just- I
You
just
want to bring it up later? That's fine. But
All right, we are rescinded. Here we go.
Alright, I formal Slacks.
Hey, take it
I-
easy.
I
Thank you.
said-
I'll
Stop,
second
stop.
that.
Leave
Oh
a
my
second on
god.
Slacks.
Why?
Because he
I've given
lost.
out great information so far.
He has.
I've gotten really good reads, and if I do mine, the only thing Capitalist has said is, "Why did you formal her?" That's the only thing he said.
Alright, I rescind that formal cap.
I
All right,
said
hey,
second.
stop.
Oh my
That's it.
god.
Guys.
Stop. Do we actually have a real formal
Can you
event?
yes, I have
ask
a real
people
formal on
questions?
Cap. I'm ready to go on this.
All right,
We still
Slacks,
haven't heard
formal
from
on
Bonnie
Cap.
or-
Capitalist.
Do we have a second? Wait, do we have a second on Cap?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, Brand is seconding.
All right, you guys need to listen to me, okay? Now I know you think that I'm a jokey shit, but everybody tries to kill me because I'm a good town. All right?
No, you're
So
not.
take it easy and
No.
listen to me. What was Cap's reaction when I pressured him? He shut down. He laughed a little bit. He stopped talking. He shut down. He hasn't said anything except for, why did you formal her in this entirety? All right? When he plays Mafia, he's silent, and he tries to kill the people that killed her. Last game, his girlfriend outed him. She died next night. Nobody caught up on it.
She was
I
medic.
catch up on this shit.
She was medic. That's why I killed her, because she's confirmed.
Why are
down.
you defending him? This is my formal. Sit down.
No, it's technically my formal.
Doesn't matter. Listen to me. I got a gut read on Cappy. I know I'm not going to make it that long. And his strength is to be quiet in the early game, then swoop in after all the other leaders are dead. Trust me on this one. I got a great read. It's fucking Cap, and if it wasn't, he'd be getting upset right now.
All right, I rescind.
Either way, I don't care if he rescinds.
It's completely
I'll
pointless
still-
to just
I'll
say,
still
Slacks, talk about this person as a formal. Let
Yeah,
Cap
this is
respond. Let Cap say
very
things.
strange.
He's going to respond.
What is
I'll
happening?
still respond no matter what. So the thing he says about me being quiet during Mafia, so we had a game where we were at TI, and I very clearly took control as Mafia of
Late
the
game?
conversation. No, it was even early on. Remember, like, everyone had scum on me from the very beginning, so I had to very early jump out,
Listen, only
take
me
control
and
of the
you
conversation.
get this reference. Nobody else was there.
I mean, there's
Doesn't matter.
got to be someone else who saw that game.
The TI one was.
Is there?
I mean, either way,
Do
like,
we
I
have
still
any witnesses to this?
What, the Shane,
No witnesses.
and you,
I
and somebody else?
mean, unless you're Mafia, I still want to convince you as well. Like,
Well, you do a
as
shit
much as
job.
like as much as the idiot that you are sometimes with these characters, I still think that you do
Alright,
have
fine.
good town
I will
reads,
entertain
but-
the universe that you are not Mafia, but what I don't understand is what the fuck is happening with Charlie Yang. Usually a leader, you're wasting our time on these fucking formals.
Yeah, by
and
the way,
seconds.
real quick, you have one guaranteed
Wait, are you
formal
talking about wasting time with formals?
left. And
Hey,
the RNG
hey,
formals
who's
after that
coming?
because of the
What's coming
formals that
down?
you
Slacks.
used
I
today.
just want to do something different, man. I'm tired of it.
Chobra, what do you think of all these shenanigans? What do you think about him? What do you think about Cap? Do you think Grant's? I mean, what do you think about him being very outgoing and stuff? I just want your reads on those people.
Swindle?
Yeah, Swindle and Cap and Slacks.
So I don't have much to say about Swindle just because I don't think I have much information to go off of yet. It's my first time really interacting, like especially in this kind of setting with Swindle, so I don't want to make any judgments there yet because I don't want to also accidentally make any false judgments. I think the real danger is that Slacks, JJ, and Charlie are like all tilting each other, and regardless of who's Mafia, that's just unhealthy for the
town.
long-term goal for the town.
Yep.
So I think that needs to be resolved one way or the other,
Okay.
regardless of whether it's just you guys not tilting each other intentionally or formaling one of you guys off. I do want to hear.
Kids, you, sorry, go ahead.
You're the mom.
Because of all those formals we had earlier, we have one more guaranteed formal and then the RNG formal after that.
Okay.
That makes
Still-
no sense.
it's still-
But we haven't
what's
What's the time?
What's the time? How much time do we have left?
You have 6 minutes left.
Okay,
Oh,
no,
then we can follow people for
we have
6
6
minutes.
minutes.
We have as many. We have as
You
many.
can't just jump in formal.
You
Yes,
can
we
formal
can.
100 times.
It's our
My
time.
formal
We have as many formals as we want. That's why I'm fucking doing it.
Time keeps ticking during the formal.
I don't
Alright,
understand
alright,
the
Hold on.
Time keeps ticking during the formal, and then as it hits 20 minutes, then we go to the guaranteed.
Oh, see, I
I
didn't
have
know that
no
rule.
We have as many
No, I
formals as
don't
we
know.
want.
I gotta know.
Okay.
Can we?
I have
Can we let
Let's
Chobra
talk.
finish?
Please.
My God.
Finish.
I also just want to hear from Bonnie because we haven't heard anything from you. If you have nothing to say, that's fine.
I am trying to get a read, but it's very hard because it's very disruptive with all the laughing and joking. I don't know who is being serious and who is just riding on this clowny-ass play. So I am still trying to figure everyone out, I think.
I mean, I think if
Can I make a note, please?
No. I think if you were Mafia, you'd probably want to ride on it, right? Like if
Yeah,
anything,
that's
because I don't
why.
feel like
so,
we've
so
really
I'm very
gone.
suspicious of people who are going on this clowny play. So.
Okay.
I'm honestly, sketchiest person right now I think is Blaze, because he's usually the voice of reason, but now he's just kind of riding through the chaos, not really interacting much, just kind of sitting there.
Have I said anything unreasonable?
You haven't said anything, that's the point. Nothing reasonable.
No, he's definitely said a couple things, and I watched him very clearly during all the clowniness, and he was the only person who was straight-faced. Everyone else was laughing, and Blaze was still thinking about the game.
Can I add to that as well? When we all laughed about that whole thing and we were screaming, Bonnie was completely silent. A lot of people, if you're Mafia, you're worried the whole time, you're not ready to laugh and shit. Silent and focused. These are things that you can't hide with logic. These are body reads. This is why I'm
Wait,
a
so are you
detective.
accusing me or not?
Yes?
Slacks, you've
You
accused
are
half the
accusing me.
room.
I have not accused half the room. I've accused you who have defended the
I'd
other
like to hear
person
from
that I
Grant
accused and
Grant.
capitalist,
Anybody
and I said
that you would
scummy,
like to
scummy,
kill
scummy.
back.
I did not accuse half the room.
Guys,
Anybody
one
heard?
conversation.
Please.
Let's listen to Blaze and Greg.
So the mod now gets to decide who talks?
Can you shut
Yes.
up?
Yeah.
I agree, yeah.
Definitely his job.
Definitely have a
Actually
mod.
his job. Blaze. And
Yes.
I don't like Chobra. Can I explain? I thought he was just literally all he said was, he said something about they need to resolve their issue. Bonnie, let's hear you talk.
Do you think
Let's
he's a good
listen.
day one kill?
Sure.
No, he's
What?
not.
No.
He's
Okay,
great
that's
talent.
just the wrong answer.
Wait,
I don't even know how to read that, but that's super wrong.
Can we hear from Kate and Flash? Starting with Flash. You got anything else?
So I feel like Pimp is like leaning towards town for me this game because he's been tilted by
Consider that
slacks.
shit.
He's been tilted by slacks before, and he knows that he wouldn't make that same play again when that was like the same thing that Charlie like got on me about. But my scummiest reads are still on Kyle right now. I'm sorry, because I mean I feel it's still kind of random that you jumped on Blaze. I feel like you're deflecting, and
Can tell you, I like.
on Grant.
I like to. You like. I like to switch focus quickly because you can catch people off guard.
Right now, one thing I will say is I have a pretty towny read on CC because he asked Chober for his opinions. The way he did that just seemed very towny to me because I was also wondering about Chober's opinions, so it seemed like it was aligned in that sense. My scummiest read right now is probably actually also Swindles because when we first talked about like me and him were having a conversation about the kills and like who would you kill night zero, and he just talked about the people behind like kind of in a jokey way. That kind of led us down like a clowny route, and I don't think other than calling out Blaze that one time he's really contributed much, and he's usually a really strong town. So that's my scummy
What
read.
else is your town though? Like
Huh?
you said Quinnis town?
I like
someone else?
Quinnis Town. I like I think you is town right now because you're getting really depressed about slacks, and that's
standard.
that's you.
That's what
Yeah.
That's standard.
He
I think
hates
it's
him as a
even-
human.
Yeah,
Not
can
as
I
a Mafia player.
also note, I believe you're town too. I know I'm town. I think you're just stuck on me and you need to
Right.
expand your horizons a little bit. yeah?
Okay.
All right, hang on. Before we get all caught up on it, I
Sure,
should
for
figure this out.
California.
All right.
Let's go ahead.
So far, all that I've got to go on, I know when we played at the summit and Blaze was Mafia, he was really taking charge and leading things and trying to like drive people in a particular direction and asking questions. He's not doing that, so I'm getting a town-ish read from him right now. Like, I'm not sure whether this is a personal annoyance or a read on people being chaotic and disruptive. 'Cause, like, on the one hand, being chaotic and disruptive can be useful. It stirs things up. It causes conversation. It can also distract from any actual conversation occurring. So, like, partly biased and partly because I think it can be a Mafia tactic. Swindles and slacks are, like, Mafia-ish scummy reads for me. Other than that, Droga not talking much makes sense because he's trying to get a read on people, and JJ is definitely tilted by Slack.
What do you think about Cap? Before that, what do you think about Cap?
What do I think about Cap? I don't have a read on Cap yet.
Okay.
Wait, we have
Well,
some
yeah,
questions.
How much time do we have left in the day?
So we just heard from.
Oh, it's actually 3 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
We just heard from Blur and Kate. Kate's suspicious of me because I've been loud and disruptive, talking a lot. You're suspicious of me because apparently I'm not contributing that much. I don't like to go right back into people who throw shade on me because it's a pretty town thing to do. But I don't really
It's a
like
very
you this game.
Mafia thing, huh?
I don't like you this game,
Okay.
and that also kind of triggers some
Well-
alarms because I know I'm town and I feel like
You
I'm
can-
He's soft confirmed town.
You can be disruptive and not contribute much at the same time. Like you can cause disruption without actually saying much that is useful. So like that's not necessarily like two things that are.
I mean, it's day one. It's hard to be useful. But
I think Lurgader's reasoning why she doesn't like you makes sense.
Yes, I agree.
I don't know about you because I think that you're a smart player and I think you would be able to see, much like Slacks, what that kind of disruptive influence can do.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That I have a scummy read on.
Right. But you have a scummy read on Swindles.
Yeah.
But that's what he's doing. He's
I
being
need a guaranteed
disruptive,
in
he's
2
doing-
minutes.
Oh, you're saying that's
Right.
positive for
Yeah,
town
we're-
in this case?
We're getting
I mean,
close to.
At the very least,
I
you
wanna
can
get
see
for,
what he's
uh,
trying to achieve, and therefore
I
it's a
don't-
town attempt at.
I don't think it's disruptive in the same way Slacks is, where Slacks is accusing people and then is causing a response. He was doing it in a more jokey manner when I usually expect him to do the
It was all indirect.
yeah.
Can I,
I mean,
It's
it's very,
very-
he's
it's
very
just
indirect.
indirect.
I don't
Because
think
he
him
didn't
formulating
talk
on
so much
Lurka
when I
was
gave him
a
a
joke.
no, it wasn't.
Grant, you're usually
Maybe
pretty
you're
good
right.
at
Maybe you're
it.
right. I think it's a
Let's-
decent
hey,
point.
hey,
It's a
hey.
decent
We got
point.
two
I
minutes.
agree.
Hey.
I see what that.
Let Blaze talk real quick,
Grant,
please.
you're usually really good at reading NA, or at least you believe it. So CC&C as well as Swindles. What are your reads?
CC&C is good. Swindle, 60-40 bad. But no, like I'm not that convinced.
All right.
I think
We need
You
a
still
full
think
in
Chobra is a
about
better
minute
call?
and a
We
half.
have a minute and a
I think
half. Let's
Charlie
get this
is.
done. We
Charlie
got
was
a
hate
form.
on.
My
Except
most
be me.
my most talented people right now, I think are Wash and Lurka and Grant. My most scum right now, probably Chobra, maybe Blaze.
Charlie, what do you think?
I think the only two people I think right now that are more talent than Mafia for me are Chobra and maybe Swindles. And then
He's more talented.
Less than 1
More
minute.
talent than Mafia.
What the
Why?
fuck?
Give a reason.
I'm down. I'm not
Read
even
that.
going.
Okay.
oh my god.
I'm
I
sorry.
could be fucking wrong. I don't fucking know.
I really
Well, we're gonna kill guys.
I
We have
really
no
want to
more
hear from
time.
Blaze because if I'm quiet, he's nuts at shit. So
Yeah, I've been asking a lot more than saying, but right now, obviously I'm expecting a lot more from Chobra in day 2. He has been pretty quiet for day 1, but that's kind of his MO.
30
Wash
seconds.
has been louder, but
Jesus
maybe too
fucking
loud, I
Christ.
don't know.
I don't care about your
Keep an
rage
eye
right
on
now.
her.
We have to get a fucking kill.
We need to
So
get
we
a
have to
formal, I think the
decide.
best formal Swindles. That's my personal
Are we gonna formal someone that talks a lot or someone that doesn't? Because we have to lose somebody no matter what. I don't care.
I
who-
think Swindles is our best formal.
I need a formal.
Formal Swindles.
Formal Swindles. We have a second.
I'll second.
All right, we have a second from Marco.
Yes.
Yes, we have
We
a
will have a guaranteed after this one
Okay.
if it does not go through.
Alright.
All right,
Accusations.
Blaze.
So wait, who's first?
Go ahead.
I mean, starting off with the round, your first comments were essentially what you all self-profess as a lie, just based on the fact that it's information that you don't want to give out in this game, answering a question with saying 2 people that you would kill even though you wouldn't. I didn't believe that for a second. The way that you've been very indirectly referencing people and calling out people without actually hammering on them, even your formal on Lurko was pretty weak. Formal on me was like, I mean, that,
also didn't get second.
I personally think it's unreasonable, but whatever. It did get seconded, I think. Or no, it was.
Not the one on you now.
Anyways, the point is, I feel like you've been really off the mark. You've been contributing very little, and obviously the first thing you said out of the gate was a lie. So I think that you're definitely our best lunch today.
Okay. Who's second?
Me. I think you're either unhelpful, chaotic town or slightly scummy. And no, that's not just bias because you killed me. I promise.
Why don't you like Slacks?
What?
Or do you like Slacks?
I'm still on the fence about Slacks because again, the disruptive nature is something that I'm like it's unhelpful for me personally. I don't know how helpful it is in the overall context of the game.
Okay, I like Swindles, but I don't like that reasoning because if anything, the reason that I would 100% side with Swindles over Slacks is the fact that when he attempted to be disruptive and all of that, I could see a point to it. When or at least much more clearly, I feel like he's actually trying to do something positive.
I'm not saying
whereas,
I'm also go on Slacks.
Oh, okay, but
Okay,
no,
well, yes or
no.
no?
The point for me is,
This is
if
the
you
point
don't
for
like
me.
Swindles, shouldn't you be even more extreme against Slacks?
Just
Who
may I
is
say
the more
something,
extreme
please?
disruptive
Cap,
version
you don't
of
feel like
Swindles?
my points were valid because
Hold on,
I
hold on.
hey,
That's
this is
getting
about you.
derailed.
That's
Because
about
here's
you.
the thing.
He just
Is that
chose
why?
out of nowhere. He's not
No,
doing
but
it.
that's why we need to
It's
stop.
not
Guys,
your fault.
Time
guys,
to get to you.
I'm not
Swindles
accusing you,
formal.
I'm accusing
Yeah.
her.
Okay. Nope.
All right.
Sure.
Hey, so let's Swindles talk now, and it's his formal after all.
I have to get some suspicion on myself, otherwise I'm just gonna die. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die this night anyway, but I can't play quiet because then I'll probably just end up getting lynched, or then I die next round. I want to actually be able to play the game with it. I know I'm town, and I don't like to go on people that throw shade because that's just what town do. However, I think that between Quash and the 2 of you and Blur, I think there's got to be at least one Mafia because there's no way 4 towns all jump on me. I think that's just a really easy way out. I don't like that JJ hasn't really participated. He might be tilted or he's just play acting really well. Charlie, I've played this town with like 2 or 3 times. This is kind of off, but not really much to go on. I actually like Cat, not just because you like me. I'm not going to be in the pocket by day 3, so I'll try. CC&C, I'm pretty okay with. Grant never really contributed, I don't know. I still really don't like Blaze, not just because he's throwing shade on me, but just I feel like you're just kind of trying to make me suspicious, and I feel like you haven't done anything in this game other than...
I'm just waiting for you to actually give reads. I talked to you last night about the fact that if you think that you got medic save, you should play the game as if you're going to die the next night. You've given nothing as far as reads go. You're saying you're only giving reads based on people being suspicious of you.
Day 1. I mean, what?
Give us something.
As what?
Give a town read. Give a not.
He just did that. He literally just did that.
Like what?
He did.
It's like
He did it.
that is really weak.
You've moved up to #1 on my list of
Dude,
flinches
he
for
just
today.
did that.
Okay,
I know,
but it's like
for
I
sure.
don't even like those don't even mean
I
anything
like
to me.
Slacks.
He's like mostly talking about people with respect to whether or not they are Scummy or Townie
But
against him.
I'm 100% willing to reconsider on Swindles. I mean,
Yeah, I don't
my
think
the
that's
day
what
one
I'm saying.
read is not a very good one.
The thing is, you accuse Swindle because he throws shade at people. That's perfect town play. You want to have people cornered. You want to have people defend
I'm
themselves.
saying that all
That's
he's done
great.
is reflect back on people who are skewed.
Let's continue.
Bonnie hasn't said anything, but I think she would have not been able to like speak if she was Mafia. Sorry, Bonnie. Not good at that. Slacks, I'm pretty sure is town. Blur, I'm a little shady on. Chobra, I'm feeling town. And I'm also a little concerned as to why people are calling you out as the scum list. I think we know by day two or three whether we're bad. JJ, kind of tough to say, but I like town. I think Slacks, Bonnie, myself. I'm pretty sure
Thank
you
you.
guys as well. And I think that if we're going to lynch someone, because I should not be me, I am town. I think Blaze has jumped to the top of the list. Fwash has kind of just accused me and then kind of chilled, but I think we're still pretty towny in truth, because that was exactly how you played when I was actually Mafia. So I say we kill this guy.
What do you think of CC&C? I missed that part.
Iffy.
Okay.
I'd have to see him play a little longer.
What do you think of the information that he would have seconded to you if Lorca did? He did the half, like...
Yeah, he was
and
we're running out of time.
Lorca took it in.
I was able to figure out him as talent.
I sort of do.
I'm like iffy on him right
Guys,
now.
we got to make a decision on whether we're pushing this through or
Do we have a
guaranteed formal and then
Yeah,
RNG.
please rescind.
I think
We should push it.
I think we should push it.
We should see the vote.
We see the
see the
vote,
vote either way.
but I sort of subscribe to the fact that it looked like Swindles was going to die at the beginning with how many people were going after him. And I think, if anything, the people who are vocal about it, there's probably a Mafia in there because I think they would jump on that.
Yeah.
Because it looks like, hey, we can take out a good
Which
town,
is-
why not?
Which is why
I do think that.
I'm actually more sketchy on you because I think you were one of those people. Now you're
No, I think that's
why
fair.
I like Flash, because Flash had seemed genuine, and I'm really.
Well, think about this.
Right
If,
here.
by that logic, I was the one who started on you compared to a Ben.
Yes.
But you
And you're
also-
extremely scummy right now.
Yes, you're
You
right.
fucking formaled him, and then you didn't hear anything he said. Who does that?
No, I heard what he said. I just said that I
And
didn't
now-
think it was
now you're-
actual read.
Now
Are we
you're-
pushing or
now
saying?
Yeah.
We
Are
should
we gonna
push
push
anyway.
this to a vote or we're rescinding? Who was the formal and who was
These
the
two.
second?
We get another vote if we push.
We'll see
We're
about-
pushing
we'll
through.
see
We
about
haven't
that.
guaranteed
I
after
wanna
this
find out
if
what
we
votes
do
are like.
have a failed vote. Everybody heads down with the exception of Swindles. Raise your hand if you would like to vote off Swindles. Raise your hand. All right, heads up. Look at who has voted. Who is more alive.
He does that. He does
You
that.
have 1 minute to give me another formal.
Okay, we only have the one. I would just like to know if we're feeling. I think it's Blur, Blaze, or just like a quiet person.
I do want to talk a little bit more about why I pushed on you the way that I did. I actually wanted to essentially create a scenario where the Mafia might want to bandwagon on that vote. I wanted to try to give them incentive to try to hammer on you.
That is not the way.
But if you're
that's
okay,
You throw that out as a fucking kill this guy, not hopefully someone bandwagon.
Can you shut up? That's just wasting time. If that's your plan, who's the Mafia? Who did bandwagon you? Who's the
So
Mafia? Right.
I'm highly suspicious
Oh,
right
Chopra.
now. I wouldn't glitch them day one, so it's hard to say that's reasonable to talk about it now. But I want to hear more from CC&C and Chobra in day two. Otherwise, I'm extremely suspicious of them. Obviously, yeah, Chobra would vote on that, but I
Okay,
still.
no, from the people who bandwagon on Swindles, who's Mafia?
I've watched, most people say that she doesn't talk too much or doesn't talk enough. Now I almost feel like she's talking too much within her reasonable range.
All right,
Okay, so
wait,
let's just
second place. We have a second
You're on
on
the roll,
Blaze.
Okay.
Second.
We already have a second from Slacks.
Okay.
Swindles, it is your formal. Go ahead and give your accusation.
I might be mislynching, I guess, but there's no one I like better statistically. We should kill someone right now, and you're just not playing good town. So, I know I'm good. So all of this, I talk about 5 people in a row. It's not enough. I'm not contributing. Whereas you, by just saying, hey, talk more is, I just don't like it. I don't have a better kill, and I think that KP might go down to be good.
I think you were the reason I seconded it is because of the fact that I think you were preempting your defense. Right?
Oh no,
Before,
no, Mod, please let him talk. You do love them more than me, so I'll let you go ahead and have the second, Cap. Please, I know that you have to talk, or else you'll look suspicious. So please talk. Interrupt my second so that you can talk, please. No, go ahead.
Are you done?
I'm all done, buddy.
You can talk. I don't give a shit.
All right, so I thought you were preempting your defense. If your defense is the fact that I wanted to be able to create a scenario where we would bandwagon, why didn't you go through with it? Why did you preemptively say, let's just see the vote. Because I think the room was read pretty well, we're not going to lynch Swindles. As soon as he gave his defense, like, I just trust my fellow town in that regard. And it was like, if I feel a read, I'm going to follow that read, you know, and I think other people will feed off of that. Why would you set up this scenario where it's like, where you're printing your defense and going like, I'll just see the vote. If you really want to, if you really truly believe you're setting up some sort of bandwagon trap, you'd be like, all right, let's fucking go. I'm voting on this. I'm gunning for it. And then when you have the vote happen, then you have maybe other Mafia who see that reaction and go like, well, fuck yeah, he's voting on, maybe I can get him killed, right?
So maybe, I agree that I probably played that wrong as far as like how I laid it out. I felt that if there was a weak Mafia that they still might have gone for it. That's why I was like looking at Fwash and Grand Grant. He's 4th on my list, and I thought that there was a decent chance that they might still go.
What's your list?
So,
Who'd you lynch first?
not for day 1, I'm still looking at you two, but Fwash and Grand Grant are my top 2.
I thought you said he was 4th.
Did you just
Yeah,
say
he's 4th, but I'm not. He's 2nd
Fourth
and
best
3rd,
player.
and I'm not going to go on either of them.
Okay, this is getting
Okay.
sad.
Man,
Who's just
so
killing?
yes,
Cobra and
Cobra
CCC are terrible day 1 lynches. However, they're currently 2nd and 3rd because they've given so little to the game. Bidmonk was 5th for that reason as well.
All right, I want to.
You're not
I
involved.
grid you.
You're
All right.
not involved. Yeah,
Right,
sure.
okay.
I'm fine with you. You can clear me all you want, but that doesn't make you
I didn't
count.
clear you.
Okay,
he's
hey,
saying-
this has been a lot of fun. Can we just put this poor kid out of his misery?
You're on the wrong track. Why would I put myself so far? It's empty. Why would I put myself so far out in a Mafia game as to being a person to put out the first formal?
You didn't say anything until he said you weren't talking. Can we just get this over with?
I
feel bad.
I just want to say,
This is terrible.
I'm feeling I'm like 50-50 on you, but I don't have a better kill. And in the event, I don't know.
Like, you're wrong though. Like, I'm like in Mafia, I'm okay with getting like 3rd day mislinch sometimes because like things have gone on. I fuck up. I say something stupid. This has not been one of those days. Day 1 mislinch on me will set us back so far. We need to look at our
Not really.
I mean, whatever. I rescind my 3rd.
You're
Alright.
rescinding?
It doesn't
You're
matter
not-
because he wasn't the official 2nd anyway.
You were an official
RNG.
2nd. You're not official 2nd. I was official 2nd.
true.
I let him talk. I'm pushing. That's fucking bullshit. And you're dead.
All right,
Push it.
I actually believe his defense.
It doesn't matter, Kev. You weren't the official 2nd. Move
All right,
on.
hey, we're pushing to a vote.
If this doesn't pass,
Everybody,
then
heads down. Heads
Okay.
down. You have,
RNG.
you have an RNG after this if this does not pass. Everybody, heads down.
Okay.
All right, hands up if you'd like to kill Blaze. Everybody, heads up. See who has voted.
Who didn't vote?
Cap, C, C, and C, as well as.
Wait,
Kyle
Swindle,
didn't
you
vote.
didn't vote?
Yeah, Kyle didn't vote. Jay didn't
I didn't vote.
Still, it is enough
Four
for a
people
kill
didn't
on Blaze.
Swindle,
Everyone go
Kyle,
to
Kyle, you
sleep.
two didn't vote, right?
Yeah, they didn't vote. I think.
Swindle, you didn't vote?
Shut the fuck up.
Guys, what is it?
All right, everybody go to sleep. Okay. Mafia. Please raise your heads, Mafia. Choose who you would like for your first kill. Mafia, who would you like for your second kill? Thank you, Mafia. Will the cop please raise his or her head? Remember, thumbs up is the same, thumbs down is different. You cop. The medic, please raise his or her head. Medic, who would you like to save? You medic. Finally, will the vigilante please raise his or her head? Would you like to use your shot, and if so, on who? Thank you, vigilante. Okay, everybody heads up. Swindles. Chobra, you guys are done.
Okay, who was
So we
formerly the
mislynched.
Swindles? Who was formerly Swindles?
I was the second on that one.
You
Blaze
were
was the first.
You tried to kill Swindles. Let me check my notes. You guys go ahead.
I want to say that this,
But you didn't
I mean, it doesn't
try.
clear it, but Quinn and Cap and me are way more tiny because of this, because we didn't vote on the obvious.
Oh, you're townie now. That's
yes,
interesting.
I am super tiny.
Okay, so you're townie because you've been trying to kill me this entire game.
No,
and you
because
won't.
I didn't vote on the list stage.
Oh, you didn't vote? You recalled that so quickly. Well, that clears you as town pimp. Very good point.
Yeah, it actually does.
You want to know what Mafia does? When they're Mafia, they think, okay, what are things that I can remember to clear me? Such as, I was the one that didn't vote.
Excuse me, that's the only information we had.
Yeah, on you,
Who didn't
which you
vote on
brought up
Blaze
for
again?
no reason, not pressed.
I don't care if
It was
These two and Pin.
so Cap, Quinn,
I believe just defense.
and JJ.
yeah, that was a good defense. And
Yeah, for
he
me,
was
Swindles
obviously.
defense made sense, and Blaze started
If
playing
there was a
like he
Vigi
played
shot,
Mafia.
please come forth now so we can clear this shit out. Because otherwise, I'm pretty sure that these guys are super tough.
Okay. The other note that I had is
I
Marcel.
actually, like, I don't think that's, like, that clearing, but, like, just the way Cap played the first day, I do think he's town, and I think your
With you as
town
well,
is,
though.
I think your town as well.
I feel like Pim's very trying this game.
And I'm still a shit.
I
What do you think about Blur?
Blur is probably more scum to me. Another person that I want to hear stuff from that I don't know why hasn't.
Yes!
We haven't talked.
Say his name! Charlie motherfucking Yang! The quietest I've ever seen you. You have a headache or some shit? You're completely quiet except for wasting 3 of our fucking formals. So please, have a word, Mr. Yang. Where were you on the night of last night while people were dying?
One,
I hate
none of
this.
those formals are wasted because you have infinite formals until the end. 2, I have a headache in every single game I play with you.
That's cute.
3, I think if you're gonna suspect me based off of how my day 1 went, like that's really dumb because if I were Mafia, there's no reason I play like that vastly different. It's just like super suspicious.
Okay, give me some reads right now. Who's your top 2 Mafia, top 2 town? Don't take your time. Let's
When
go.
I was
3
sitting
seconds.
there thinking about it, that's what I was doing.
There.
Top 2 town are Cap and Pimp because they didn't vote on Blaze. He was clearly not Mafia. Top Mafia for me right now is actually you.
Okay. Why is that?
I think you pushed that real hard. I think the rest of the time wasting stuff was all centered around you. You did it with the pictures. It's very funny. I did enjoy it very, very much. And I think you did it.
Everything I do, Mr. Yang, is for a reason. I show funny pictures because I look around to see who's not laughing. I focus fire on people because I want to see their defense.
You do all of this. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't.
Okay, so the thing is,
it could be a distraction.
Wait,
it could be the.
were you suspicious of Blaze?
Was I suspicious of
You
Blaze?
just
He voted for him. so-
I wanted to kill
No,
Blaze.
from the very beginning. Were you suspicious of Blaze?
Not really. I thought he was playing a
What-
decent. When he went to got fucking
What tipped you
formal,
off?
his fucking defense on his formal. He started stuttering. He started saying nothing. He brought it back on Swindles.
Okay, the reason I'm asking is when you did the funny picture thing, I did what you said you did, which is look for people who aren't laughing. And what does that tell you if they aren't laughing?
It tells me that they're Mafia. They're fucking nervous.
Okay, Blaze was very stone-faced when that was happening. So for me, I say that if I read that, I feel like Blaze is actually still trying to get a read on the game and he's playing seriously. For me,
that
that
kind of stuff
says
also
talent.
takes them off.
But either way, it doesn't necessarily matter what you think that means. What you do know is that Slacks is making the read that if they're stone-faced, that means they must be Mafia, but he wasn't suspicious of it.
Why didn't you vote Capitalist if you thought he was Mafia?
I just explained
Well,
it.
he
You
just
when
told
I
you
see
why
that,
he told you.
I think that means he's playing serious talent.
Yeah.
So I think tonight, I would think the vote should be from you guys' perspective, either Caitlyn, Slacks, or even potentially me, because I can see how you guys that would make sense for you guys. The reason why I say Caitlyn is because she was one of the bandwagoners on Swindles too, so that was on her, and she ended up voting for Blaze in the end.
Can I give my reasoning on that one? The very
Sure, go
beginning.
ahead.
Alright. So the bandwagoning on Swindles, I was seconding him because I was annoyed by the chaos, just as I was with Flax, and because I thought it was disruptive and unhelpful. His defense made sense. Blaze's response made less sense, and when he started directing flow of conversation, asking lots of questions, trying to prompt people, that felt more like how he played played Mafia when you were playing at the summit. So that was why I rescinded on when I didn't vote on Swindles and why I did vote on Blaze.
Can I hear from Quinn and Cap? What do you think about Caitlin? Oh, like just
Can
go ahead.
I-
Sorry,
can
yeah,
I-
for sure. Just
what do you think about Slacks now?
I don't know, because he changed his playstyle, and it's confusing me.
Okay,
Okay.
This for me is the second strike in that case because against you because you somehow hated Swindles more than you hated Slacks, despite the fact that they were both similar. Just Slacks is more extreme, so it makes sense you would be more extremely against him.
I thought that.
But then I also just pointed out something that should be like a serious nail in his coffin, and you don't all of a sudden like him, like you don't dislike him more based on what I just said. Because for me, I was thinking like, hey, I'm probably gonna go for Slacks at the
What
end
was
of
that
this
you just
night.
said? You dislike me more now?
Yeah.
You just said that you didn't like me. I wrote it down.
I said I was
that you were
confused by
fine
you.
with me.
I said I was confused by you. I didn't say that I was fine with you.
I'm
Alright.
confused
I'm
by
saying
me.
you're-
So I mean,
you're
I think
changing
the trio of CC, Cap, and Pimp, you guys should absolutely vote together, and I think that should be the.
I don't think you should.
Never
vote together like that.
What the fuck was
Because
that?
I think they're the most town-leaning people.
Okay.
No, you should not vote together. You should think for your fucking self.
No, still,
Hey guys, let's have a
absolutely.
3-man alliance that all
Hang
vote
on.
together.
All right,
That's
guys.
a good idea. Hey.
All right,
And you
so
shut up.
Grant, first of all, I want to hear your thoughts on Bonnie.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, let's have the two quiet people talk. This
Alright.
will reveal a
Alright,
lot.
let's do it.
Thoughts?
How do you like look at me? What's your read on me?
Right now?
Yes.
Good. What about
You're
Slacks?
confused. You refused to like make eye contact with me when you were going around in a circle for some reason. And I started laughing, and you just like immediately went on. I don't know why. Okay, just see me smile.
Why don't you want to see the man smile, Bonnie?
No, you literally like stopped 5 seconds on like everyone, then got to me and you just like skipped past me immediately.
Maybe because I don't want to see your smile.
Okay, maybe. I still don't like it though. Not as a human, like
Alright.
as a Mafia person.
Bonnie, who's your scum?
I'm quite suspicious of you right now, just because you know what happened last night. Like Swindle died, and you were really going hard on him, and maybe because you wanted everyone to be distracted, and you wanted us to go
I
on Swindle.
didn't vote on him because his defense made sense.
Okay,
No, but I think you didn't
Bonnie.
vote- No, I think she didn't vote on
Wait.
him because she read the room and she thought, yeah, no one, this vote's not gonna pass. So if she votes, then she's gonna be quite suspicious, and that's why she didn't vote.
Bonnie, what's your win rate right now?
1 upon 3.
1 out of 3.
Was this ranked MMR now? What,
Yeah, what's the win rate?
what the fuck is
Well,
your
that
winner?
do they?
Hey, what's your most played? Are you town or Mafia?
Do you think
Historical data is not very
is
good.
1 out of 3 you're okay with that?
What do you mean?
Are you okay with that win rate?
I mean, it's my win rate.
I
How's
don't
that?
really like.
No. I have a reason for this. Are you okay with that?
Oh, can you just?
Are you, no, let me
No, I
finish.
mean,
Are
of course
you
I want to
okay?
win.
Okay.
I want to win.
Okay, the reason I asked is that you specifically brought up your win rate when I was Mafia and I poked at you, right?
Yeah.
And you so clearly, you cleared yourself as town by the fact that you had this instant, very honest response of like, I lost all my games yesterday.
Yeah,
I
so I
really
want to try hard today.
Yeah, I want to try hard today.
Yeah.
But I felt like you very cleared, you went out of your way to say something, you cleared yourself as Mafia, or as town rather, and this time around I didn't get the same exact thing. So I want to know if you're like relieved or you got to win on the board. Is that maybe why you're sitting back more?
No, I'm not really sitting back. The more is like, everyone has been talking a lot. I mean, you can see that this group is more vocal, it's more vocal people. So obviously I'm giving everyone a chance to talk before I say anything. Yeah. What's your read on me?
I mean, I was pretty scummy, but I think that's a pretty good response. I am more scummy on her.
I mean, at first I was
And
suspicious
right
of
now.
you, but
Grant, how do you feel about Slacks?
I think he's more towny than anyone else here.
Eat
That's all right.
shit.
Anyone else?
Then anyone else?
Anyone else?
I think he is.
Why?
Okay.
I don't know
He's
about
it.
that.
What did he think about Swindle?
What I think about Swindle, I said that I thought he was innocent.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
And then Blaze,
Did
he
anyone
hated.
else
But
get
he was
Swindles?
number 1 on Blaze, but he was fine with
I
Swindle.
said I thought Swindles was innocent. I said I've been tricked by him before. Well, not me. My friend Sam Pellegrino was tricked by him. But I got an innocent vibe from him. I liked his defense, and he's been good.
But he was number 1 on Blaze for sure. Like,
And
he
I was
hated Blaze
100
more
on
than anyone
Blaze.
else.
100%.
But I think
I don't think you clear.
How does that make him then more of
Because I remember the way you phrased that.
He didn't clear, but he said he was.
I said
Yeah,
I really
no, he
believe.
didn't say
He
he was
started off
innocent.
with the innocent thing, and he ended with
I said
the
take it
what
with
my
a grain
friend
of
San
salt.
Pellegrino
That's honesty.
got fooled
That's
by.
honesty. I took it with a grain of salt.
But then you didn't
I don't
clear
think you.
Are you guys gonna be mad if I start giving some reads out, or can I talk? I don't want to be disruptive. I don't want to trigger the mafia.
Go for it, because otherwise you're gonna interrupt.
5 minutes, by the way.
5 minutes. I'll make this real quick. Okay, Charlie Yang, completely different play style, and he's been town all event. I don't know why we're not jumping on this. This is quite obvious. He's been fucking silent the entire time.
True.
Lurky Durky. Yeah, you're just putting pressure everywhere, and anytime anybody asks you a question, I believe your quote is very confusing to me.
I
Play
said that was
style.
specifically about you changing your play
Well,
style.
I'm
That's
one of
not
the
about
only people that's
everybody.
been putting pressure on you. Now,
You're
you're a
also the
smart
most
girl.
effective person
I
in the
watched you
room.
at the summit. You've had a lot to think about. Right now, you're just
I think this is
thinking
a waste of
pressure,
time.
pressure, pressure.
This is a waste of time, and we've heard all your.
Last one.
No,
Last-
no, we're
Why
not.
are
I'm
you
not
trying to
letting you
interrupt
do this
It's
because
just-
I think you're fucking mafia,
Oh.
and I think.
I want to hear his last read.
Oh,
Personally, I do.
Oh no, Charles, please. I didn't.
Slacks, just give your read.
I'll be done. I can tell I'm triggering people. I don't want to trigger people. I'll be done.
Not me, I'm good.
Then just say it.
No, I'll be done. I don't want to upset you, Mafia. I know I'm getting too close here.
All right, just give your last read.
Okay, my last read, my final read, is on this guy. Originally, I thought he was Mafia, and he's been paying a lot more attention. I feel like I'm getting a more towny read from him. I'm so sorry I took up time with that. Please, guys, go ahead.
I actually, from that, I kind of am getting more of a scummy vibe from Slacks, because wasn't Cap in his top 3. He said nothing about Cap.
Oh, Cap, I just know I'm not going to be able to kill him. I've been trying to kill him forever.
Right, but you would still include that as
It's
your,
still
like,
After he
as
fucking
your
just
error.
screamed at me that I was wasting everyone's time, you think I'm going to bring
That
up a
was
guy
me.
that I
That was Charlie.
I know!
Yeah.
After Charlie just screamed at me and everyone gave me a dirty look, you think I'm going to bring up the guy that I tried to formal and didn't live and waste more time? I don't think so.
That was
Formal on
consistency.
Slacks.
Oh, are you
We have
shitting
formal
me?
and second on Slacks. Charlie is the accuser.
Okay.
I think you've been. I think in the other games where you're town, when you have two modes of disruptive. When you're town, you try to rile people up to get something out of them. When you're mafia, your mode of disruptiveness is to say like offhand quips, make funny jokes, or like just yell and scream at people
Slacks
in a
with
way
the
that
notebook
doesn't
down.
draw out conclusions or anything like that. like this shit right now. And then the way that you went super hard on Blaze, I think none of the things that you've been saying have been consistent. I very much agree with Fosh's point that when you're going to call out Mafia, you've been riding on Cap the entire time. And then you don't call him out there. Like, I don't buy the defense that nobody was going to vote on him, because you're a kind of guy that just like bull rushes your opinion through. Do you think because other people wouldn't vote on him that you're not going to... Does anybody believe that he wouldn't actually say it?
Can I do my defense now? Moderator, please.
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you so much for letting me talk. Okay, so you think that I've been strange in my reads and that I've been being nonsensical. The only things that I've been saying this game have been the same every single time. Charlie Yang is playing strangely, and now he's throwing it back on me. You said that I only push when I'm town to upset people. What did you just do 5 seconds
That's
ago?
not what I just said.
You started yelling at
At
me
all, actually.
instantly.
That's actually not what I said.
No, he said when you play as town, you're disruptive with a goal. Of
With a
stirring
goal
things up.
of stirring things up and getting people upset. What just happened 5 seconds
No,
ago
he
with
didn't
Mr.
say that.
Yang?
He said getting reactions
Alright.
and getting.
Not, yeah, like getting information.
He didn't say making them upset.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get information by pushing people and getting them to talk.
One
Alright?
thing that strongly worries me is that
Oh,
I
Mod,
think,
please allow everyone to talk.
As long as you've been talking all game,
Keep
you've been
going,
interrupting
Clark.
people, and he has every right to talk about you in this.
one thing that worries me is that Blaze in past games has given really poor defenses, and I think Slacks is generally an easy kill that we all really want to do. And so I'm worried that we're going to go into the night with 2 kill power because Mafia would push on those 2 particular people.
Okay, so you think I'm pushing on Slacks. Here's the reason I'm not Mafia right now. If I were Mafia, in what world do I
Is this a formal on Charlie Yang? Are you Mafia?
Stop, just let him talk. Bro.
Oh,
He
okay.
followed you.
I thought
related
this-
to you.
talk.
It's related to you.
Oh, please, go ahead.
It could save you. Jeez.
Oh, you look a little triggered, Charlie. What's up?
So there's no world in which, let's say I get my Mafia card, let's say, and then I go into this game. Do any of you think that I'm the kind of person that's just like, oh, I got Mafia, I'm just gonna play different this game. I'm gonna drastically vary my gameplay. I'm not gonna lead the town. I'm going to do this like weird shit or whatever that I did in the beginning. it makes it so obvious that I am playing different and naturally draws suspicion to me. If I were Mafia, would I do that? In what world do I
Would
do
you do that on purpose?
I think you'd go the extra level.
Yes.
Yeah, I would. No.
Oh, Charlie!
Shut up, Can I respond to this?
Sure.
I think that if anything, you're the kind of person that you said before that you play very similar Town and Mafia. You change up play from time to time, and I think you're more the person that will go into a game deciding this is the way I'm going to play, and the card won't matter.
No.
Now I'm not saying that.
I was gonna do that.
Well,
I was gonna play this.
May I interrupt, please? I mean,
No,
Charlie,
you actually can't.
Oh, I thought this was a formal on me. Am I not allowed to talk my own formal? I'm sorry.
Fine. We were sitting for the formal.
No, we don't.
No,
you don't. I want to kill it.
No, we have infinite number of formals. We have infinite number of formals.
First of all,
Do we have that?
Fwash hasn't
Well, we can't
talked yet.
formal limit
She
yet.
has the right to talk about the formal. You have more time.
Regardless,
You have the other formal as well.
regardless,
Okay,
I think it's like.
I want to hear Charlie talk.
Thank you.
I mean, he's trying.
I was actually going to play the first game like this.
Oh, so you were going to play differently.
No.
But it was pre-planned. But
Let
not this time.
Charlie
Not this time, huh, Mr.
One
Yang?
sentence. I said one sentence.
Alright.
Can we just go home? I'm just
I'm
gonna
down to
man. I don't
select so we can have this.
Can we just?
Alright, I won't say another word.
Stop interrupting.
Am I not allowed to talk my own formal?
You are, but just wait for them to finish the sentence.
I will say another fucking word.
Dude.
I will say another fucking word. You're done. I'm not talking for the rest of the round. Go ahead.
Charlie
I
wants
don't
to
even
get
believe
it.
it. That's the thing. But I was gonna play this way the first game, but I got the top card, and there's no way I can play. There's no way I can play like this if I'm top, because then it's way too risky, and then people are gonna go on me, and then I'm a cop. So if I get mislynched or whatever, and I'm a power roll, that's super fun for town.
But no one's gone on you.
But I'm just gonna. I mean, I didn't expect that. The people are going on me now. You're going on me.
I'm not. I'm just saying no one's.
Anyways, but I'm in vanilla town now, so I feel like I can play this way. I can diversify my gameplay because this is a long event, and I go into this thinking that, hey, if I play the same way every single time, and if I get a Mafia card or whatever, and I get to the, and like obviously I can't kill myself as Mafia, and I get to the end, it's really suspicious of me. So I have to vary my gameplay, play worse or whatever.
Okay,
That's why I'm
that's
playing
it.
this way.
Okay, for me,
That's it. Sorry. Go ahead, Kat.
the storyline going into that line of questioning, I remember that Charlie had cop, and so I thought if he was going to change up his gameplay, like he would do it from the beginning, right? So because of the fact that he brought that up, that's the only reason that makes sense to me that he would do it now. Just
Focus
sorry.
on the person
So,
getting formal.
he's
You
being
have to
overly
make a
disruptive.
decision.
He's being incredibly disruptive, and intentionally so. Look, like as much as people might think it, Slacks is not stupid. He knows what he's doing right now. He very clearly realizes that. Like, look at the shit
But you
he's
think
doing.
he's definitely Mafia
I
and
think
not
he's
disruptive?
yes. I think he's definitely Mafia. If he was, because he is a smart person, and there is a very clear difference between his disruptive town play and his disruptive Mafia.
Yes, you gotta make a decision, by the way. I'm going to push you on this or not.
I'm pushing. Anyways,
I really would like a defense. Is that something that you'll allow me?
I will. Yeah. I'll give you one.
Okay, thank you. I mean, now that
Go,
everyone said it.
Go.
May I talk?
Yes.
Okay.
You're not talking to the end of the round.
Feel free to kill me. I play in a way because I know that I'm a high value target. I've been night zeroed every single game, or I die from town. That's it. I don't give a shit. My job as a town is to shake as many trees as possible and get information. I'm cool with dying. That's fine. I've already done what I need to do. You can kill me, go ahead. You're killing a town, A, and B, Charlie Yang has not said his fucking thing until I pressured him. His first defense was, I would never change my play style, and I'm not capable of that. His second defense is, round one, I was going to change my play style, and this time I've changed it. If you're seriously not going to see that, I would like to lose as the town. Feel free. That's fucking psychotic that you people don't put A and B together. Anyway, I've done my job. I'm 100% town.
All right.
If you want me to be... Can I finish?
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
If you want me to be more quiet, I would be happy to. Typically, my play is extremely disruptive day one because no one fucking talks, aka Charlie Yang. Then on day two, I dial it back. Then on day three, I get hyper serious and go for the win. Have I deviated from that at all, or have I lied in my playstyle at all from what you've seen?
yes.
Yeah. Oh,
But I think
was I
there
not
are-
disruptive day one,
I
Charlie?
think there are multiple things.
He
I mean,
thinks
there
that-
are nuances in your play that you're just
Nuances.
glossing
Can you
over.
tell us
Okay, we
that?
gotta
Wait,
go
wait.
to the
What
vote
are
if
what
we
are these
pushing
nuances in
through.
my play,
I
Charlie?
already described it.
No, you got. I pressured you. You
I
got
have something
upset.
I think more important for the future of the game. You said that he said that he wouldn't change his play.
Yes.
He said
His
that.
first defense was.
Yeah.
You think I'm capable of changing my
That's not
play?
what
No, he
said
said
at
when
all.
he's Mafia. He just didn't want to do it
Okay,
when he's
listen, we are discussing
Power.
slacks, but right now we are going, if we are not rescinding, we are pushing to a vote.
I'm not rescinding.
Are you
Feel free to
rescinding,
vote.
Flash?
I've already done my job.
I
If you
just
kill
wanna
him,
make
this
sure
game's
since
over.
we're still at.
You have to make a very quick decision.
Right? If we do kill a town,
We don't lose.
we don't lose.
I mean, no, but we've really
I mean, but
fought.
we're
We've really
fucked.
fought.
Really fucking ridiculous.
Really fucked.
It's
if we
4-3
miss one.
then.
Kill me. I've done my. As long as you kill him next round, I'm good. Feel
You
free.
did a decision,
No, we're not doing
guys.
that.
Watch.
Yeah, I think we'll take this to a vote. I'm
Alright,
still
we're
not
pushing
ready.
to a vote. Heads down. Hands up if you'd like to kill slacks. Everybody, heads up. Look at who voted. Look at who didn't vote. Slacks, you are dead. Go to sleep, everybody.
Grant is the only one.
Alright, Mafia, please raise your heads. Mafia, please choose who you would like to kill first. Mafia, please choose who you would like to kill second. Thank you, Mafia. Will the cop please raise his or her head? Cop, who would you like to check? Remember that this is the same, up, thumbs up is the same, thumbs down is of course different. Thank you, cop. Will the medic please raise his or her head? Medic, who would you like to save? Thank you, medic. And will the vigilante please wake up? Would you like to use your shot? If so, on who? All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Heads up. No one is dead.
Okay,
Yes.
Hot. First check him. Those two were separate. These two are the same.
Wait, which
Wait,
two are
wait,
separate?
wait.
These two are different.
So
Me,
Cap is
Cap,
different
Cap
than
and Blur are different. Charlie and Blur are the same.
Okay, Cap, you're Mafia's done, dude.
No.
Yes, you are.
I mean, I trusted
It's
Charlie.
over,
but
dude.
These
You're
two
done,
are
dude.
different.
Okay, so
And then we're the same.
I don't know if
Yeah, I don't know if I believe it
Hey, let
though.
me clarify real quick. Cap and Blur, he is saying that Cap and Blur were checked and that they are different. And he said he checked Blur, followed by Charlie, and they were the same.
They are the same.
What was the order?
Everybody.
What was the exact order?
And then you
First
try-
check and then Blur, and they were different.
And then we're the same, so it has to be Cap. If he's right, that's true.
Alright.
So-
Actually,
so-
I don't know
and there
if I don't know if I believe this. Just because if you had a different check in the first,
I should have done it the first day.
no, if you, the second day,
Yeah. Why wouldn't you come out
Yeah.
and
Right.
like try to reduce kill power? Because Cap was like
I think you definitely match 3 if possible.
I always
You're
wait.
not
I've
sure.
always been told wait for 3.
we
He
And they're all
wasn't
three
in
alive.
danger.
They're literally
To
all
be
three
fair,
alive.
he wasn't. He was literally not gonna die.
I think
There's
yeah.
no way he
I
dies
think-
either the
I think
ninth
I
or
that's
the
no,
day.
I was about to. He was the only one that didn't vote on Slacks, and he was.
I agree.
I'm not guilty.
Yeah, I don't see
And the thing
why.
is, if we think back how the game was,
Is there
we had
another
2 kill power.
cop? I guess we should ask.
I mean, that's the time now.
No.
I believe him.
Okay, because I don't believe him completely because Cap was so towny to me, and if you actually had like a wrong check and we had the high possibility of having 3 Mafia left and like reducing
Slacks
kill
was a
power.
Mafia kill.
The one thing with Charlie saying
Black
is that
Lobby
that would
Slacks.
lead it to me.
No, I know, but
The pressure
if I'm
game.
only thinking with the information that Grant had in the last round, in the last day, then I'm.
What did you
I would have
think about
definitely
the
come
two of
out.
us?
I
Would
would
you
have
have come out?
Yeah, because I would have
I
Please kill me. I think I
Literally
see
with my
that.
check, you have to be
I mean, he
Mafia.
was so
I
tough.
believe you.
That's
I
it.
believe, I believe you. That you're
Literally
not-
with my check, you have to be Mafia. That's it. I
Like,
thought it was more
just-
scummy.
No, I'm not
Hey, hey, one at a
Then we're
time.
gonna kill then.
Let Grant talk.
No, it's
Yeah.
a medic save.
It's a medic save.
The
Like,
medic save.
just to tally up,
Maybe
like,
those two.
can we, like, so it's, there's 1 kill power, there was obviously a medic save
Yeah.
last night, and there are potentially 2 or 1 Mafia left?
Yes.
Okay.
So the
Also,
hang on,
if it
one-
means that not saying this should happen, but if the medic would come out, we would know one.
No,
confirmed.
don't come
I'm
out.
not saying it should happen.
No.
But I'm not saying it
I'm
should
just saying I'm
happen.
caught, but I probably wasn't saved. I'll get him.
Right, I'm not saying it should happen, but I'm just saying that it would give us 2 confirmed town, and potentially it would.
So we got 2 worlds. One world, they're both Mafia. The other world, he's Mafia and somebody else.
Unless
there's
it
no
could
world
just
that
be
I'm
one.
Mafia. There's no world that I'm Mafia.
There it is.
Could we just, like, we're talking about mathematical power.
Y'all are the same, so there is a world where you can both.
I killed Slacks and reduced kill power.
I agree. This is super.
I believe
if
Charlie.
it's
I think
he's
Cat-
super
Cat
tiny.
is the
And I was pushing on Slacks. No.
I think Cat
No.
is
I mean, I was
Because
also
I
pushing
believe
on
Grant.
Slacks, so I don't think that clears.
Whenever
any-
the cup comes out, I'm a big fan of like thinking about what you've thought about people previously and like not just blindly trusting like the calls, thinking about like, okay, did I think this person was tiny before? Did I think this person was Mafia before? And
Why do you
before,
believe Grant so much?
because I don't think he would make this play as a Mafia.
Look what ever made a play.
I don't think he would make this play as a Mafia.
I think he can.
I think he can as well.
The fuck?
I think you're capable, but
I don't
what would
think he
that
would.
get him?
He's
There's 2
capable,
Mafia
but I don't
left.
think
Is it
he would.
really the
There's
Hail
two
Mary?
I don't know.
There,
There's
there could be
maybe,
one.
maybe.
There could be one.
It's no. I think
No, there's no.
I think
There's
there's
highly
two.
guaranteed.
No, I
It's
think
two.
there's
There's guaranteed.
There's,
There-
there's
the Slacks
definitely
are
only
like
2.
two.
And
Yeah,
it's
Slacks-
definitely Slacks.
We got
We got him. We got him, boys.
That's why I just don't like your Grant at all, because he didn't vote on Slacks. He was like, we now know he's.
Why
Mafia.
did you not think he was Mafia?
But I think that makes him more like likely the cop, because why would a Mafia not vote on that? It was so obvious we were all gonna vote.
I don't think it was
No, I don't think
super
it was
obvious.
there.
Really?
I actually don't think it was super
I,
obvious.
really, I thought it was
pretty
very.
obvious.
Everybody was so triggered at him.
I thought it was pretty
I don't get
obvious.
I mean,
triggered.
yeah, I
That's
killed
the
it
thing.
because I was triggered.
Everyone gets triggered. I do
Just
not. Like, I don't get triggered.
No, I think we just wanted to get him off.
And also, like previously in the game, he thought he was Town. Like he had said that a couple of times.
Grant, you didn't vote on Blaze, right?
He said it.
Well, he's
day
not
one.
It
voting.
doesn't tell
I
me
didn't vote on
that.
Swindle.
You didn't vote on Swindle?
that
Did
he's
you vote on
Mafia.
Blaze?
Yes.
It makes me think that I don't know. Up until this point, I was suspecting Grant of being the other Mafia.
I believe Grant.
That makes me.
I lean towards believing Grant too. I
Just
just
because it was a very quick coming out as cop, I'm more inclined to believe it. Like, it wasn't a
That doesn't
reactionary
mean
thing.
shit, man. I think
Especially
Grant
since-
actually like has good instincts about the game.
Okay.
Despite
Right.
like his stupid reads, I think this is something that he could do.
I
So
thought
you-
it was-
But he'd have to take the gamble that the no cop is alive, and there's still a majority,
Sure, yeah, but
right?
there's
Like
a lot of people did. And the
I
other
mean,
thing was,
I
that's a
think-
huge gamble.
No, I
With
think
2
he's
people.
true cop.
I think he could do it. I mean, I actually don't know, but I don't want to rule out the possibility that.
Either way, one of these 2 should die, right?
Who?
Cap or Grant.
Why would I die?
No.
You're narrow.
No,
Yes.
Grant is not.
I don't. I agree, but I'm saying in the world
No, I vote
that
with
Charlie's right.
All right,
Grant's
Cap, sell me on yourself.
I'm trying to decide right now if, because I was super trustworthy of you. Because I was suspicious up until you gave me the storyline of this is why I didn't change my game last game, which made super sense to me. So when he came out, so in my head, I was going through the night and I was like, I'm gonna go for Lurka and I'm gonna go for Grant. Because Grant for me hadn't been as out there as he usually is as Town. So if he hadn't made some sort of outburst in the beginning of this round, I was gonna be like, all right, it's Grant for sure. Like he's gotta be Mafia. And now he just made an outburst, but it wasn't the outburst that I expected. So, but I'm also like, I would see you as the kind of person who would be like, all right, Occam's Razor, like you've done that before. You're like, don't play scared, play for like the simpler plays. So I don't like the fact that you didn't, that you wanted to dismantle that cop play rather than go for me.
So you think I'm Mafia?
No, well, right now I'm trying to decide whether it's 2 Mafia or it's fake.
It's.
Wait,
And the reason
I mean, yeah,
No, it is
That could
actually
be it.
impossible.
yeah, it's a possibility. You could both be Mafia. For sure.
Yeah,
And then we
No,
were
it's
the
not
ones who pushed on Slacks.
Yes, it is possible.
It's possible.
How would it not be possible?
I push on
Yeah.
Slacks and then.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
you
it's.
can't do
I agree with you, but there is a
It's not
possibility.
the case.
I
I think
think the
that-
thing
I
is,
think
didn't
you're
push
saying
on
that's
Slacks.
not a
The thing that
possibility.
muddles
Logically, there isn't.
the thing that muddles this for me a lot is that I really thought he was Mafia. I was gonna start pushing on him whenever the day started.
You've been wrong on me every time though.
I think everyone's
I
wrong.
only pushed on
Literally,
you once.
so-
And the time I did, you were a roll, so it wasn't like I
Yeah.
was like. So that's the thing that muddles me. And I also had a like bottom of my gut read that Charlie was Mafia.
Might have been wrong twice on me. just
like
that's always possible, right?
The good news is Grant is gonna live.
Actually,
Pimp, what were your thoughts before
this shit happened.
I wanted to kill Grant super bad because I
Okay.
believe that he was ride or dying with Slacks, and he didn't bring anything. He wasn't Grant like you said. Like he would actually just not do shit.
Well, I don't bring anything when I formal.
But I think that
But,
works.
but I kind of can understand why you did it because if you're actually caught, you want to play even more laid back.
Yeah, I think that explains.
I kind of get it. I just really don't like it.
Okay, I agree with that, except for the fact that he had a different call, and I don't recall him going hard on him or me.
Right.
I think at that point in time, if you can break someone without coming out, then
Grant, why were your checks
take that,
those?
right?
Why did you do those checks?
I knew you weren't gonna die. And Charlie, I don't know, he hasn't been killed like the last 3 games, what, until like night 3, which is super weird.
No,
for me.
I get killed like
the last 2 games.
my
you haven't been.
average time of living is like
He's talking about the last 2 games.
The last 2
1.5
games.
days.
The last 2 games. And he has. And Cap was just, I like Cap. I think he's easier to read than a lot of the like tier 1 players. And even though he's really good. So I like him as a base.
I mean, like
Why-
as far as the other town, I think Flosh is obviously town. I think Pimp is obviously town. And so if we're in the world where Cap is the Mafia,
Wait, what makes Flush?
I don't know about Flush.
I don't
I
know
also
where.
would like to
why.
disagree with Flush, actually.
like I don't know, just throughout the game, it seems like everything she's said has been like in earnest. Like she's questioned people. She like whenever the formal was going through, she was the original formaler, and she was thinking about like if these if we miss Lynch here, do we lose? And then like okay. But it's really, really hard, right? Like I don't think Flosh as a Mafia would stop right there and like saying on hey wait and ask those questions.
Well, is that a possibility if we're going with the Slacks as a Mafia?
No,
We're at-
He has to be.
Slacks is
If we're-
confirmed.
no,
He
no,
literally
no,
is.
no, you
Slack-
just
Slack
have-
has-
let me finish. So if we're saying if Slacks is a Mafia and we're entertaining the possibility of Quash being Mafia, wouldn't it be possible that a Mafia would say, wait, hold up, do we want to think about kill cover here?
I just like all of her play throughout this game. I don't think is conducive to her being a Mafia.
I mean, I think a Mafia would throw Slash under the bus. To be fair, like,
Okay.
I just think that he's.
I think Pimp has been
Well,
talented,
they
just like
did.
just I don't know, like just all the stuff he's done this game. If
What
we're in the world where Cap is the Mafia, I think I would lean more towards Bonnie with Cap. And then the other world is they're two.
How would Bonnie be with Cap again? Can you repeat that logic?
I don't know. I've just gotten a town vibe from her.
Wait. I thought you meant that she's Mafia with Cap. No.
The question is if we trust Grant, honestly. Like
I
that's the
do
biggest thing
trust
with Grant.
Grant. I do trust Grant.
You guys got 5 minutes left, alright?
I think we have to do Cap. I mean,
Can we follow
there's
Cap?
no way we
I
can
don't
get better
know.
evidence than
No.
Cap, right?
I don't think we have to do Cap. I think.
I agree.
If you trust Grant, and
Like,
then you're
it's just
You
a-
have to.
You have to do Grant.
Cap.
There's no way we have a better
why would
reason.
you not,
Why would you not do
do
Cap?
Huh?
Why would you not do Cap? You
Because
think
I
he
had
more Mafia?
because I thought it was him the previous day, and I had a gut read it was you, and I don't want to like my.
So you believe
So
that?
you
So you think it's?
Okay.
You think this is the dream team?
But, okay, so why? No, hold on. So why did Charlie just destroy his Mafia fellow Slacks?
I think because he felt the time. I think he wanted to go like this is sort of like some OD pixel crap that I'm saying right now, and I feel like a retard for saying it. But I feel like he was going for a next level play,
Alright.
But we know they're Mafia.
and
if
wanted,
someone dies,
wanted to win with style.
You're saying, well, okay.
Pretty sure we
That's
win.
not-
Okay, what?
If you believe me, there's like
What
no
I
chance
was
we
thinking
lose.
was the fact that Slacks, like, nobody likes Slacks.
Right?
Yeah, like I thought the
Except for
tie.
I think I have to believe. Do I have to believe that CCNC is town? Because if he were Mafia, would he ever say something?
That's the thing. I have a strong
I
town
agree.
read on
CCNC
CCNC.
Would he ever say
There's
something?
no
wouldn't
way
say
as
all
a
this.
Mafia would say
No,
that.
I think CCNC is just very confused town.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe. Yeah.
Just don't
Because,
put a little
but the
bit
thing is,
have to
what
believe-
is this his attempt at protecting Cap?
I'm not
I don't think
friggin'
so.
Mafia. I can't. I couldn't
The one
make this
thing
play
I-
as a Mafia.
the one
My
thing I'm
Mafia's so
actually-
I
weak.
agree.
One thing I
agree.
really dislike.
I don't
he's
think you
going
are.
Let me hear
to
what
town.
JJ has to say over here.
There's just one thing I really dislike in this round because suddenly you went off and out in the world and talked way more and are actually
we got some
in the
really
game.
He's
good data.
also been trying
And that's
to rush
that's
stuff.
good,
I
but I'm
feel
just saying like that's
I feel like he's been trying to
Then
speed
it
the
might be.
game.
This is fucking
In my
me up so
mind,
hard.
it's either Grant and Blur or Cap +1
How could it be?
that
me
could
and
also
Grant?
work, yeah.
because he's the one
From
that made
your
it.
position, yes, that makes
Oh,
sense.
Because he clears
Okay.
you by linking you and Charlie, obviously,
Yes.
because Charlie's confirmed town pretty much. and you're aligned with him, so he
But I
kills
voted
you.
with, alongside town lines
Wait,
with every
what did you
vote.
say? You said thought it was Grant and Blur?
Oh, yeah, Grant and Blur.
From Charlie's perspective, that makes sense.
Or Capital.
But I believe
Yeah.
he's the cop. Like, I'm not willing to play in a world where he's not the cop.
You're not willing.
I'm in on
You
this.
have to consider that.
I mean, I can consider it, but I think it's less likely than it being him and X.
Then you do want Cap.
But I mean, what do you think about the way?
No, I said him and X or you two. But I think the world where he is fake claim cop like that is far less likely than one of those two worlds.
The question is, Charlie.
So then we should do Cap.
The fact that Blur can't, like, I understand why Charlie is doing it, because Charlie went so hard in slacks, and he feels like that has cleared him 100%. So it makes sense to me why he wouldn't entertain the possibility. And I didn't really think about the fact that it could be 1-2. I just thought, like, maybe Grant was doing some YOLO shit. But I really didn't like the fact that he couldn't entertain the, like...
I do entertain
It was
that
just
idea.
like, no, you didn't. You
No,
very
I think
clearly
what
was-
you
were
do
like,
if
no,
that-
it only has to be Cap. It only has to be Cap. And I felt like, I was like, what? I was like, everyone else here is considering the possibility that Grant could be a fake claim. Or the fact that, I mean, obviously you don't want to consider it, but it could be 1-2. But you're the only person who was like, it has to be Cap, it has to be Cap. And you didn't want to consider the fact that Grant was fake.
Grant's
or
claim
the
makes sense.
fact that you two
So
could be
there's a
Mafia.
few levels with that. One, Grant's claim just makes a lot of sense to me because I think that Charlie is town, and that confirms it with me. So it just makes sense to me in many ways. So that's why I lean towards that. But forgetting that, I do entertain the idea that he is fake claiming. I think it's very unlikely because I think with 2 Mafia left, you don't fake claim at this stage. You know, I just don't see it. I also know that at this point, even if we take you out, right? We take you out, then if we want to hedge our bets, we would take him out next or something else. Either way, we want to hear one more cop claim.
We're getting out of it because we have the medical line. We are getting it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So at the very least, I want to hear another one.
He's going to be kept alive. Like,
Yeah,
there's no way
absolutely.
he's getting
Medic
out.
shaken.
So like the thing that makes me super suspicious of him, which in turn puts more suspicion on him to me, like because of like the link obviously, is that like all this day he's been going, so we have to kill Cap, so we have to kill Cap, so we have to kill Cap.
Because we do. Even if you were suspicious of me,
No,
you
but,
still
like,
kill
no,
Cap.
no, the thing
Yeah.
is, like, town, whenever like a thing like this comes out, they will try and give like they'll back up the cop claim with other stuff that's happened in the game. They'll talk about stuff. All you've said it like 15 times. All you've said this round, except for that thing right there, was so we have to kill Cap. Well, it can't be. It's not me, so it has to be Cap. That's all you've said. That's it.
No, I've said other stuff, but
No,
I'm
you
saying
haven't.
that we have to kill Cap because even if you're suspicious of me, you want to kill me next round. You
Alright.
kill me next round, not now.
I don't think we're gonna get too much more out of this. I think the best mathematical play is that we do kill Cap, and then we see what happens after that.
But I left, yeah.
No. All right. I guess
Go on,
mathemat.
Sorry, go on.
Quick shot.
I would know if it
You've
was
convinced me that you're probably town. That's enough for me. And so I think we do kill Cap, and then
I'll do my
And
thing.
then I think you do save Grant, and then I most likely die after that. But do not forget about the other possibility that it could be Grant.
I don't think you die.
I think he died.
I think I die.
I'm pretty sure he dies.
If he
Because
dies,
it's
that,
like
if
his
he
mind
dies,
game.
that throws shade on that
If-
whole
if
theory
you-
with me and him.
Do you
Yeah.
have
Why
Well,
don't-
maybe I don't die.
I think
Well,
if you
it's
die,
still
it
not confirmed.
confirms the
In-
world.
in this
where
world, why
Grant-
don't we kill
it
Blur
confirms Grant
as the
as
test?
cop.
Huh?
I
Why don't we
think.
kill Blur as the test?
I agree
I
with
don't
that.
like that.
No, I don't.
Okay, can you explain
Really
please? Can you
space.
explain? Shut up.
Why?
Why?
What is that test for us?
I mean, for me, at least in my position, I have the potential of 2 Mafia or fake claim, and like you said, it could be tied with that.
I think in your position, if you think you're town, the only world you live in is where he's fake claiming. Because the possibility
I agree.
that I push that hard on slacks,
It's done.
and then there's no kill power.
Okay, the world for me is like 70% that he's fake claiming. I still have to hold some idea that you are also Mafia because of the fact that yes, you push really hard on slacks, and that is the one thing that has been continual is the fact that I push really hard on slacks. I push really hard on slacks. I believe that, but I still have to entertain the possibility that like because everyone I think was fed up with slacks at that point in
This
time.
is, okay.
So I think so guys,
Real
I think
In
this
my
is-
head,
Real
if
shut
there is,
up.
Oi.
if the two
1 minute.
possibilities-
Pep talks.
If the 2 possibilities are you and you and you and you, then for me Blur is the common denominator, right?
No. That's
Where-
only in the case that your town.
Where if I mean if you're
That's his world.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that
his
is
world.
my world.
Right.
But it's only his.
That's not everyone else's world.
Yeah.
No, shit. Okay, now okay, now you want to see that side of logic, but you couldn't see it before when you were in that position.
I don't understand. I
All
don't
right.
understand.
Guys, if we're operating under the assumption that Grant is in fact the true cop, I want to hear from CCMC and JJ.
We don't have enough time.
We don't
County-
know.
My gut is screaming at me it's him.
No, you have, all right.
Who do you want, JJ? Who do you want to check this?
My gut is screaming.
I'm not
No,
listening
don't
to you
talk.
guys.
No, don't
Don't
talk
talk
about
about
it.
it.
Guys,
Don't
let's
talk
talk
about
about the check. My gut is screaming that it's him.
You have 10 seconds to formal someone before you lose your guarantee.
You're defending him super hard. Yeah, I'm
I
done
don't,
with her.
I don't.
Whoa,
So
no,
sorry, what do you say?
no.
I think
Cap? Okay.
I'm
yeah,
formal
that-
cap.
Formal.
Okay, then we
Formal on Cap and Fleur. Who's the second on? Who's second
No,
to
I'm
who?
second in cap.
Okay, Lurk is second to
Go
Cap
first.
with Grant.
I'll let you go.
All right.
Just
So I'm not really gonna defend myself at this point. I'm gonna spend this time because I had how much time? 4 minutes.
Jesus.
All right. So I'm not at this point going to only talk. I'd like to have a discussion about where we move forward with the game, right? Because we have to make a decision. I think that, I mean, you're gonna get some information on the next kill. We probably know who that is. At that point in time,
it all
You
depends
should
on
have
the check.
enough-
I think.
it all depends on who.
Yeah, it
Grant
depends.
supposedly
Yeah, it
checks,
depends
right?
on our information. That'll let us know whether the world where they're both Mafia is the true one, or whether you are Mafia. That check will let us know which world we're living in, and then we can play from there. I think is what happens.
I agree.
So, yeah.
The check is what lets us know which world we're in.
Okay.
The only thing which doesn't work is the fake hack.
But I don't think that's likely. I think we, in this case, we have to play Occam's razor.
No, Quinn, do not rule it out of your mind.
I'm not ruling it out. I'm saying as of now, it is more likely that it is like this thing, not him. I'm saying it's more likely. I'm not ruling it out.
Okay,
Absolutely
but
not.
then don't use language.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Okay. Are you ready to vote?
We
Yeah.
still have about a minute left.
So
So,
cap if you want.
someone move that bottle, please. You know what?
Cap, just
I mean, can I have like another minute or two? I'm
Yeah,
just
just go
trying
for
to
it, please.
think. So I'm just trying to.
Well,
That's about it, dude.
All right. If again, this is like the most likely scenario for me. He fake claimed, and I think he's linked with Blur, and I couldn't really think of who else he would be linked with, so I would go back to my original suspicion of this day and say Lurka. I would encourage you guys, after this nighttime period, and you get more information, to look at those two instead.
So Blur and Lurka instead of Grant?
And probably her, because
Okay, so
between those two, I think you're super talented.
All right.
And
Yeah,
Charlie.
No, wait. Okay, so just in general, like if Grant fakes claims, he's obviously Mafia, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and Blur is also Mafia because that's the play he clears in with the fake claim,
And
right?
maybe it's not 100% that he
No, but
clears a
it's
fellow
likely.
Mafia,
It's
but
likely.
yes, I
Okay.
think that's the most likely, right? And then
Okay.
and then
And
if
then
he
there
didn't
is-
actually do
And then
that,
you think I'm the next
then I would
most
look
likely.
towards Lurka.
This
I
guy
already
is
clear me of all people. I already have suspicion.
I don't know who's gonna die, obviously, but like whenever the next day comes around, think about all the possibilities, ask as many questions as possible, like think logically, think about the highest probability and how people would act, the things they would do and the things they wouldn't, like in their character as Mafia in town. We just need to consider that really heavily on who's dying. We'll
Okay,
see.
we have to make a decision
But I
on
think,
this vote.
but I think killing him is the right play here because we
have
are.
to. Yeah.
We're
We're
gonna
not sure which world
I
it is.
push.
The world will be decided next.
alright,
Yeah.
alright.
Day.
we'll push
Here we
it.
go. Heads down. Raise your hands if you'd like to kill capitalists. Everybody, heads up. Look and see who has voted, which is everyone. It is unanimous. Cap is dead. Go to sleep, everybody. Okay. Mafia, please raise your heads. Mafia, who would you like to kill first? Okay, Mafia, who would you like to kill second? Thank you, Mafia. Put your heads back down. The cop, please raise his or her head. Cop, thumbs up is the same, thumbs down is different.
Alright, I'll go in there.
Thank you, cop. The medic, please raise his or her head. Medic, who would you like to save? Thank you, medic. And finally, vigilante, please raise his or her head. Would you like to use your shot? And if so, on who? Okay. Everybody heads up. And the JJ is dead.
Okay, what was your check?
Wash is different than Charlie.
That makes you know.
Oh, it's over.
Wolf is left.
So
No.
Wait, hold on.
It could still be those two.
I'm
That's
Vicky.
it.
You're wrong, I'm
You
busy.
shot.
I haven't shot
You're not
I'm
Vigi.
I knew it. I was right.
You're
No,
not
you're
Vigi.
yet. How?
You're not Vigi.
I'm Vigi.
No, she is Vigi.
Are you?
Why
Vigi.
is not Vigi?
Here's how it happens. Either these two are Mafia or she's Mafia
What
and
the
Cat
fuck
was
is
Mafia.
happening?
I'm 100% Vigi, guys.
No,
You
you're
say
not.
you're
That was
Vigi.
that was the least
Did you hear
convincing.
that?
I'm
He was
100%
like- he was like,
Vigi.
no,
You were
I'm-
like,
I
This
think
kind
you
of
did.
tired on me.
Okay, you said
You're wrong
you're
about
Vigi.
me.
Well, no, because like to me it makes sense to like claim it in a casual way. If he's like it's a
Stand
foregone
on
conclusion
me.
because she
No.
checked different, therefore.
No. I like. She's played so town all game.
I don't
Everybody
think
thought.
so.
I don't agree with
Cece,
that.
you're
No,
wrong, dude.
but if you believe Grant, then you said Charlie and Blur are the same. And
So
Yeah,
what
but
is
that could mean their Mafia.
I think
That
they're
could
both.
still
Mafia.
mean their
Oh,
Mafia.
it's
They
not-
would be.
There's no way.
Then you believe you either believe I'm fake
No,
or
it's
Flash is last.
absolutely-
Hold on, I gotta think. Hold on.
So
I mean,
you haven't used your
I think
shot.
he's Mafia.
I have
That's what
to.
Charlie thinks.
You used your shot?
Nope.
Alright.
Here's how it happens.
I still have my shot.
No.
I'm Vigi.
There's-
Sorry, Flash.
No, you're not.
What is this?
CC.
What is
Why are you
this?
so what? I don't know why he's so in. I don't know why you're so in.
I
Huh?
You don't think Flash is the last Mafia?
Actually, do we
like
win?
it's-
I think
We just
the
win
way we
because
Let's
automatically
play
win.
out. Let's play out the
We
possibilities.
auto won.
There might
Possibility number one.
Do we win anyways? Because okay, so I guess in this scenario, the only people that are confirmed for me are, well, the most town for me are Lurka and Bonnie.
I know we just win.
Why?
And then what? So and then the possibilities are.
Then you just kill us two after you kill them.
Grant is fake claim.
Yes.
We have two. What's it called?
Vigilant.
Two Vigis.
What?
I think CCNC is most likely town.
He's
If
down.
we
No matter what he's down.
If we vote off the possible fake claim,
The Vigis shoot each other. Yes,
Yeah,
it's
the
over, and
Vigis-
then you vote Charlie off.
And
That's
then-
it.
I'm cool with that. Kill Grant. I shoot her. We're done.
Yes, that's
The
it.
That's
Vigis
the
shoot
worst.
each other.
That's fine.
And
Yes.
then
She has no
Yeah,
shot.
We
Kill
haven't-
me.
we haven't
Yeah,
talked
because you're
about
the
that.
only, you two are linked.
Yeah, just wait. Hang on,
We
wait.
vote you off
Wait,
tomorrow.
Grant said just.
We vote you
No,
off
it
tomorrow.
could
We
be-
automatically
it could be
win.
him. It could be him.
No, it can't be.
No, it
Wait.
can't.
One of
you
you,
see this?
it's one of you three.
Like, all
Can
right.
we stop for a minute? All
Or
right.
two
so
of you.
We have
No,
two
because you
possibilities.
won't know
It's
who's the
100%
mafia
win.
and who you won't know who's the mafia. and
Right,
who's
but
the
regardless.
That means
we-
he was
Hey,
Mafia
let
then.
Lurka talk.
Oi!
Let Lurka talk
Hey,
real
shut up.
quick.
That's
All right,
100%
so
win.
we have a whole bunch of options.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead of us.
We
But
kill
I
Grant.
think
I shoot
the
her.
Occam's razor is that one of them is
CCT.
actually Vigi,
Doesn't matter.
which means that if it's Flash, she kills him off and he's fake claiming, or if Flash is actually the Vigi, that is, she kills him off for fake claiming. If he's actually the Vigi, he kills her off for fake claiming.
Yeah.
The only way we
Either pull off
lose
the Mafia,
is if one of us are like if we're
Fake
both
claiming
fake,
in
if we're
town,
both fake
which
claiming.
is dumb.
Yes.
not-
There's the there's
The only way this loses is fun fake claiming.
And you're not.
Which I'm not. Which means you guys shoot each other, and then you guys lynch Charlie.
No, we don't.
I
Even
die
lose,
today.
we don't even lose if you're fake claiming, because
No,
we
even-
vote. We don't
we
even.
don't lose if we're.
We win. It's
I think
We just
we-
it's a guaranteed win as long as we assume that these three are town. Then it's a guaranteed win.
They are. We
Yeah.
are.
We can make that
They're
simple.
guaranteed town.
What if?
What if?
What? Okay, hold on. Because everyone's talking at once. What if, Cap was not Mafia?
Then you vote for him.
Then
That's
no,
it.
no, because.
Is
what-
he's fake claiming.
Because then you no, it's not necessarily us. Because you could be fake claiming,
Right.
and then that means that.
So if
That could be like someone else.
if both of them die and the game doesn't end, that means that was a fake claim, doesn't it?
No.
No.
I mean,
Because
look.
Charlie
if-
could still be
here's the
Mafia
thing.
by claim.
Here's the
These
thing.
two are linked.
If we during the night, if whoever dies, whoever dies, you'll know the other person's confirmed town. If I kill Flash, you'll know that I'm a real Vigi.
Or the
Yeah.
Mafia might kill you.
Sure. Then we will learn nothing. True.
Okay.
But then.
And then it's
No,
Charlie.
no,
And then it's
no,
Charlie.
no, no,
wins.
And then
it
so
comes
we
down
win that
to-
scenario.
It comes down to it would come down to the 4 of us, and then we would all have to decide between me, CCNC, Bonnie, and.
No, it wouldn't come down to the 4 of you. It would come down to the 5 of you.
So
Because Mafia would have to kill me, or
And then you would kill each other. So you would die, we would lynch him.
Let
so
me-
there's only 4 left.
Let me hang on. All right,
You moron.
Let me talk. Hang on,
Listen.
No, let me talk. All right.
Go ahead.
So
100%.
so our play is first. Right now we lynch Charlie. Is that correct? We're gonna lynch you.
I think it's me. I think it's
you
me.
chill. You lynch him. You lynch him.
We lynch him.
Really wants
They
to-
shoot. All right. So
Correct.
all right. So Grant's out.
Yes.
All right.
They
You
kill
are
each
both
other.
out, or
Right.
one of you is
Apparently.
out. All right. So then it's us 3. We know we are town.
Yeah.
So we kill Charlie.
don't
so it
know
gives us-
Yes,
He's
yes,
down.
yes.
You don't
These
know
two,
100%.
there has to only be 2 Mafia. These 2 are linked. Cap
And
was
I-
not
You
linked
only
him.
think that we're linked if you believe him.
But we
What's
do
the
would you
thing?
not. We
No,
do.
you don't.
Why
You
would you
can't
not?
assume
You
that.
can't assume that.
I
Why would
can't
you not?
assume
I'm not
that.
Why are
assuming
these
it.
2 trying to like go
I-
off 100%?
I believe them.
I really don't know. 100%
God,
for town.
you can't just say.
If you guys think I'm that next level, then you're on some fucking dumb shit.
I believe
So
them.
the only
I think you can only make that. You can only start thinking. I think you just remove all like the external factors of her, him, and then you start thinking about the game.
5 minutes.
So the one thing I do
We should use this 5 minutes to discuss what would happen with you 4.
Kill Charlie.
I think.
Can
No.
we discuss the
Yes.
other power role that's still at play here, which is the medic, which may or may not be dead.
The medic doesn't come out.
Yes, I know. Thank you. I recognize
Okay,
that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
That
sorry.
is
How
obvious.
hilarious would it be if the medic is actually a doctor?
I'm not.
Don't
Sorry.
talk about that stuff.
I'm vanilla right now.
Oh.
It doesn't
No,
mean that
it'd
she
be
isn't.
hilarious because like doctor and like blah blah blah. Yeah.
They talked.
Anyway, so the only thing that screws up our theory of links kill each other, we determine what we live in, is if medic saves somebody, whether they save correct or incorrect, that decreases the use.
The
Medic-
medic should
You
not
don't
say
save.
shit.
You do
and-
not
Yes,
save.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the medic should not save if the medic is still here. So
Whoa,
that we
wait,
can.
wait. The medic should shave the Vigi they believe in.
No, no,
No.
no. This is
No.
100%
No.
for town. No, 100% for town. That's
You should
terrible.
let
No.
the BG shoot each
Let
other.
them kill each other.
Yeah, because then we get.
Oh, you're right.
and
Then the
then-
Vigi,
yeah,
it will
yeah.
save it from the Vigi shot. Correct.
Yes,
You're right. You're
we
right.
should.
You're
Yes,
Okay.
that's
Absolutely.
not-
You're.
yeah.
Nah, I'm wrong.
Okay.
Um,
So
and
medic
then-
doesn't save anybody. Vigi claims shoot each other.
So it just comes down to us 4, and you
No, wait.
can't.
Actually, what's gonna happen is that we're very town is so.
Why are you assuming that you are very?
Let me
They are.
Let me
You
talk.
have to be- if you
Alright,
believe
so
me, they're all town.
Here's actually what's gonna happen.
If you
All
believe me,
right,
you're all
so
town.
we're gonna lynch either one of them. All right, so then in the night, one of them is gonna shoot each other, and they're not gonna lynch the other one. All right. So what could end up happening is Fwash shoot. All right. So here's one scenario. So, all right. So Fwash shoots you. They leave Fwash alive, and they kill one of us. And so then it's this dichotomy
shade.
of where you two have to decide which one of them you think it is.
Why would they keep Fwash alive?
Because there's suspicion on them.
That's
They
true.
aren't sure. There's no.
No, if I
freaking-
die, Fwash is confirmed town.
What?
No.
If I
Yes.
die,
No.
Yeah, no. If,
yeah,
But then.
yeah, she'd be
Because
confirmed town. You
you're-
don't keep her alive.
if it's,
I'm just still on his fake claim. That was just.
It doesn't
Wait,
matter.
No. The Mafia is dying for sure because Vigi. So, if we live in a world, there's 2 Mafia left. The Mafia will die for sure because the Vigi is going to kill the other person.
Correct.
Yes.
So we'll
And
be
then
down to
the-
1.
And then,
No, no, no,
no, and then the world that CCNC is talking about is if Mafia chooses not to shoot her. That's actually really dumb because
The only world, like the
No,
only,
no,
the
the
only
Mafia
way-
is for sure shooting her because there's no way Mafia does it. If Mafia shoots one of us or whatever,
Correct.
she will for sure
she will be able to Vigi kill.
Exactly,
She
exactly.
will be for sure
They
confirmed
guarantee
town.
lose. They
Yeah,
guarantee
yeah,
lose
yeah,
with
yeah.
that. So I mean,
Yeah.
Right,
the
so
only-
That world doesn't exist.
That world doesn't
That-
exist.
that
Yeah,
world
I was,
doesn't
I was-
exist.
I was just thinking about it.
but regardless, the only way the game moves on past tonight is if he's a fake flame,
He's
and he'll
not.
already have died.
You can't just say he's not as
I'm
an
not.
absolute.
I
But
can.
like actually, like
no, you can't.
I can.
Oh my
No, he says CCNC.
I can. Yeah, but I
I actually don't think there's a 99% chance that the game doesn't move on past tonight because we're gonna kill him during the day, right? If he fake claimed, then he's a mafia. One of us is a mafia,
Then
as you
he
guys
makes it
believe,
right,
and
right.
Slacks is a mafia.
Sure.
So it's
Okay,
like a
whatever.
very.
Let's just fucking
so
do this.
we
The game is over.
You're killing the cop. I'm just making
I
sure
would be
before.
so much more
someone who's
comfortable
linked with someone
if
else.
we lynched Charlie and they shot him.
CC, just go with the vote,
Because
dude.
we.
Well, no. So if we lynch Grant.
Who are you more scared of getting
Wait,
played by, me or
Grant, will
Charlie?
you shut up for a second?
Who are you more scared
Will
of?
you shut up for a second? So if we
Let me
lynch
know
Grant, they kill each other, and the game still doesn't end, then it's Charlie.
Do you agree
Yes.
on that?
That's how
No,
it
you
works.
can't
Yes, that's how you
do
agree.
that.
Yes, actually, that's right.
Do you agree?
I'm trying to decide right now between lynching either Grant Grant.
No, we're lynching me.
Lynch Grant.
That's fine.
So
I'm
the
fine with
next
getting lynched if you
day,
follow
the
the
next
plan.
day, the next day,
minute
the game
and a
isn't
half.
over. It's Charlie.
Before you use your formal.
Okay, let's go. And he's gonna try to argue it. Let's
Yes.
go.
Okay. Do not listen to his arguments.
You
Do not.
Do not.
Okay, here we go. Who's formal?
I formal Grant.
I second.
I formal myself.
Okay, wait, he's
All right, here we go.
He's
No
dead.
defenses. All right, everybody, raise your hands if you want to kill Grant. Everybody, heads up.
Hey, Grant.
Unanimous. Grant is dead. Everybody, go to sleep. Mafia, please raise your heads. Thank you. Mafia, who is your second kill? And thank you, Mafia. Alright. Mafia heads down. Cop, please raise his or her head. Who would you like to check tonight? Remember that this is thumbs up means they are, of course, the same. Thumbs down means that they are different. Thank you, Cop. The medic, please raise his or her head. Medic, please raise his or her head. Thank you, medic. And will the vigilante please raise his or her head? Thank you, vigilante. Okay. Everybody wake up. Blur is dead, Fwash is dead, Town wins.
Were you Mafia? You're the fucking
Yeah.
No, I'm fucking the cop. I just called the entire game.
Wait, who's Mafia?
It was Slacks and
Slacks,
Fwash.
Fwash,
I
and
told you.
easiest.
It was
Yeah.
literally
It was like-
straightforward.
Yeah.
Fucking legends.
That was the medic.
No one reads me right. Fucking everyone reads me so bad. It's like consistent. Everyone's consistently wrong on me. It's like
She was
crazy.
medic.
You're medic.
I was not. It would have been hilarious, but I was not.
Good work,
I was
guys.
the only one who called you out.
Yeah.
I still tried to agree with Cap. I was not.